Yeah, I do mean that. I like it when we come together, but there's more than one way of doing things. So sometimes it's really nice when you take me to that place of complete anguish and release and have the enjoyment of watching your face as you let it go all over me. When are you coming over?
Hi gorgeous, it's your Sydney girl again. I have to say, listening to your last message got me so freaking wet that it's not funny. I listened to it over and over again a few times and I could just picture it all happening. And in regards to your volume of come, the more the better. Bring it on. And in regards to where I like it, I'd like it anywhere you want, whichever hole you prefer.
When I see you, I'm going to kiss your face. I'm going to put my arms around you. I might even jump up and straddle you. I miss you and I wish I were with you right now. I wish I were with you in the rain, holding your hand, sitting on the couch with you, laying on the couch with you, vertical, horizontal, I don't know. I like it all fours, but
I mean, I can't really control it. Something just happens to my body when I'm in that place, and I really don't have much control. But I would definitely allow myself to lose that control with you, for you.
good morning. This is your friend. No. This is your lover. And my day is starting. And I can hardly wait until we can be together again.
I'll have you know that the way that you talk to me makes me just melt. Like butter on a hot pan. Oh my God. I would definitely be running my nails up and down you. And I could keep them nice and pointy if that's what you like. And you would be assuming correctly. I was naked when I took that photo. And it is unfortunate indeed that there's no portal attached to these photos, because it's been a hot minute since I've had any attentions in that regard, and I feel neglected, and I feel like somebody should remedy that for me immediately.
attitude, how I rock and the way I groove, yeah. That's right, talking dirty in the late night. Told her, let's make it happen. Call up Steve the Dean Williams, NK Zaggin'. Yeah, this for all my gentlemen. You see baddies, I know you feeling them. We got the skills, show you how to seal the deal, and we gonna keep it real. Let's go.
Whoa. You got a stagecoach to catch or something, huh? Slow the fuck up.
Too cool, way too smooth. Show you how to get the girl to the bedroom. Ain't no thing, that's what we do. Get her vibing in the mood. Hey, we got the sauce, it ain't a joke. Come check it out, you should take notes. You'll have her begging for more. Red like the ocean, you rocking the boat. Hey, all of these brothers the flyers. Give you the game to get her excited. One of a kind, I know you will like it. Only the realest of men are invited. Yeah, that's true. Time to get her in the bedroom. Let's go.
Shit, I put the wrong motherfucker in there. All right, there you go.
Me against the world. No matter what I do. Hey, me against the world.
Zach, what's going on, my dog? What's up, Zach? What's up with you, man? What's up with you?
Chillin'. I'm about to get rid of this YouTube TV in a minute.
Because it's not the NFL, because the NFL no NFL network.
As soon as the NBA playoffs is over,
okay,
I'm cutting that shit off until like September and shit when football starts. Because bro, the cost don't. Because all I watch is sports really. Because I got Prime, I got Netflix, I got other things that I watch shit on. So the YouTube TV, I only really got that for the sports. That's it.
Absolutely. What's going on, everybody in the building? Shout out to everybody listening to the show. How's everybody doing? It's your boy, the Dean, and Carrie K. Zaggin' on another great sex show, gentlemen. This is our sex show for you guys to ask questions when it comes to the bedroom, but also questions, guys, when it comes to the game, gentlemen. Let me make sure the lines are open. I had to restart my computer, so I need to open the lines up, you guys. So lines are going to be open, gentlemen. If you have a question, you can call in 833-859-8744 is the number if you got any questions. And we're here to chop it up for all you guys out here. Zag, what's going on? Before we start, man, what's going on with Zag and the world of Carrie K. Zag? What's going on over there, man? What's happening over there?
I'm chilling, man. Y'all be on the lookout. I'm going to drop a joint either later on tonight or, between now and the morning time when the sun catch y'all motherfuckers coming up for work. And I'm going to be talking about you guys over-investing emotionally in women and over-investing emotional energy. And, when it comes to dealing with women who've actually earned their spot in your life, there's nothing wrong with having a meaningful connection or an emotional connection with women. But early on, when y'all first deal with women, y'all be getting too caught up with these shits. Y'all be way into your feelings. You invest way too much of yourself emotionally. And then when you get into a relationship, it manifests itself. And now you're just a crying blubber, a mess because the bitch ain't returning your calls no more. She ignoring you. And you talking about, is this how love's supposed to feel? I thought she loved me. And I'm like, no man should be talking like that. But go ahead, fam.
Yeah, no, we're going to be talking about, no man should be talking about that, guys. So, gentlemen, there are no bad questions, guys. If you have a question, please go ahead and put a Q. If you're texting a woman, go and do that. But if you have a question, gentlemen, go ahead and call. But it's better to call in than to ask the question because we might need more information. So if you call in and ask, that's perfect. But Zach, let's go ahead and get into today's topic. Sexual honesty gets you respect from a woman on your terms. What does that mean to you, Zach? Let's talk on that, man.
Yes. Well, I've always said, when you deal with women from the very first time you introduce yourself. On your terms. And let me just say this, because I caught the show, obviously, that you and Elle did earlier, where a guy never introduced himself to the woman until they were already into the conversation.
That's
and
crazy.
He talking to her, trying to set up dates, and the chick don't even know his name.
Yes.
One of the first things out of your mouth should be, my name is. Hello, my name is. How you doing this evening? My name is. Right, something. But your name should follow very, very shortly thereafter, getting her attention. Right? But no, man, when we talk about sexual honesty, I always believe you set a woman's expectations. right? As far as what it's going to be like to get a bite at the apple, what it's going to be like to, get a taste, a sample of you, right? So you set her expectations, under promise, over deliver, right? But you let her know what's up so she can make a decision with all the necessary information, right? You always give women the necessary information that you need her to have to get the job done, and then have her respond to that, right? But be transparent, be assertive, be authentic with it, right? And just let women know what it is, and then let them make a decision.
Yeah, I don't think they do exactly what you're saying, because like you say, it's so many, again, it's so many layers to the game, Zach. What was your take on, real quick, the guy that introduced himself to the woman? Because I always feel like I'm such the prize that why wouldn't I introduce myself to the woman? What was your take on that guy that did not introduce himself when you heard that? What was your
he's not proud of his name. He's not proud of his name. See, a lot of guys don't understand when they are talking to women, they're not really trying to introduce themselves to the woman. They're trying to perform for the woman. So a lot of times they skip steps. They don't understand that certain things need to be understood. So certain things need to be articulated verbally, so that way the woman understands exactly what's going on. But they're so quick to get to the end. They're so quick to get to the favorable result that they're seeking, which is for her to say yes. They rush through shit and they skip shit, like introducing their name. So that tells me that he's more focused on trying to get some pussy than making sure the woman understands who she's speaking with.
All right. So we have a audio clip. Now, Zach, I guess we'll pause through it, because I'm sure there's certain things you want to pause in what he's saying. Because, I don't listen to his music. I don't listen to Kevin Gates' music, but I like him. I like his some parts of his mentality. A lot of people don't like his mentality. Some things that he says.
It's the way that he words shit. And speaking of the way that he words shit, ladies, I'm gonna tell you right now, just sit back, grab a bottle of wine, grab a bowl of raspberries or blueberries or whatever it is you like to munch on, and just chill, because the way that Kevin Gates delivers what he's about to say, and this is the problem that they have with us, is how we deliver shit. But we deliver shit like men do, right? And we don't try to candy coat it. We give it to you straight, no chaser. And what he's about to say is exactly how we feel. And it's straight, no chaser.
Yeah. So before we play that, again, I love like this statement he made. Like, this is one of the things I always play for young men. This statement right here, before you play the one you're talking about, this is like some real this is like, people don't understand, this is some real ass shit right here.
Masculinity don't have to be toxic. It can be sacred. You could love yourself so much that you could look at a woman and she don't deserve my dick.
They don't understand. You see what I'm saying, Zach? You see, people don't understand their layers of the game, and so many of these young men don't understand the power that they have, where they have more dick worship, which they should. And I don't mean it in I don't mean it in a homophobic or diddy way. I'm saying dick worship in themselves, saying like, my dick is the prize and she can't get it. She can't have it. She doesn't deserve it.
My Steve, that's what I'm saying. My dick has altered current events. My dick has fucked up the space line continuum. You know what I'm saying? Like my dick has altered lives, and I'm not even joking when I tell you that. It's altered lives, and I'm not being facetious when I say that. So I know what's up with it. No, I know what's up with me, and I know what's up with anything that's an extension of me, including that. So when we talk about sexual honesty gets you respect from women on your terms, when he said sometimes it's okay to look at a chick and be like, I don't even know if she's worth my dick. And here's the thing, Steve, and that's the difference between us and a lot of other guys, is when we're talking to a woman, I'm not trying to convince her to fuck.
Oh,
I'm giving her the floor to speak and to react and respond to what I'm saying so I can make a decision whether or not she's worth my dick. I'm not concerned with whether or not I can fuck her or not. I'm looking at her like, is she, okay, she got my attention, right? She got my curiosity, right? I'm over here having a conversation with her. Now what I'm doing is I'm determining whether or not she's worth my motherfucking dick and my time. Because here's the thing about your time. Even the time that you're taking out to speak to her, when it comes to fucking, right, you're still giving women your time. Is she even worth me taking time out of my day to get naked? Like for real. Like, Steve, is she worth my time for me to take time out of my day to get butt ass naked? I can't just fuck every chick, you know what I'm saying, just because I think they're cute, bro. It's got to be something to them. But go ahead, Phil.
No, I want to make sure that they understand what we're talking about, because I know a lot of young men, they think your dick, what's between your legs. When Zach and I are talking, I know for a lot of y'all who don't have game, y'all think we're talking about your size and what you're packing, what you packing. No, we're talking about being the whole package, Zach. The whole package, gentlemen. I'm talking about being everything, and Zag that much more. Because when I say everything, Zag, most women have never met a great lover that had what I guess big dick energy. You know what I mean? But it's not. It's not what we're saying. You have to have a big dick to have big dick energy.
No,
you can have
you don't.
Right. You have big dick energy because you know I can make that pussy purr without even giving her the dick. Zach, you and I both know very well that and a lot of these young men don't understand. When I say that, and that's what I throw to you, my brother, is that we're talking about your mouthpiece, dog. They don't understand, dog. Like when you're again, we're not talking about being a great lover, learn how to eat pussy well, learn how to kiss correctly, know how to fuck right. We ain't even talking. Zach, that has to be earned, right? That is not even on it. We're talking about when we meet women, we know they're fucked because we know that they are not used to a multitude of characters. I always say the characters, and Zach is the same way. Zach just has to choose seduction, sexuality, being sensual, being romantic, being smooth, from nasty to dirty to kinky to naughty to freaky, to all those things, or a combination. And it's in our words that penetrate, because that's where it hits the emotion. You don't hit the emotion by hitting what's between her legs. But Zag, what say you on that, my brother?
No, even with the term or phrase "big dick energy," I'm almost certain it was probably a woman that coined it, right? And all big dick energy means essentially is a woman saying, "This motherfucker is talking to me so confidently, he must have a big dick." Because ain't no way a nigga can come to me with all of this confidence and his dick ain't big, right? So when we tell you guys about sexual confidence, again, it's not about the size of your joint. It's the mentality, right? It's kind of like, I remember one time, I'm 5'9", Steve. You know what I'm saying? I'm not super tall. I'm a 5'9" guy, right? Yeah. But I remember one time, a chick told me, with the way that you talk and the way that you carry yourself, you would swear that you were 6'5".
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. So yeah, my stature is 5'9", but my confidence is 6'5". Right. I had a woman tell me that shit. So a lot of times when you come with that type, guys don't understand the importance of confidence and what it actually does for women. I don't think guys understand the power of a woman being in the presence of a supremely confident, self-assured man. I don't think guys understand the potency and the power of that. Okay, this is why women have said, I don't say this, women have said, confidence is a sexy trait in a man. Women have said this. There's a reason why they say that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Zag, and that's the thing. It's that thing that we're trying to teach you guys with this game, is that I don't need your pussy. You know what I mean? And I don't need your pussy so bad that I'm arrogant enough to let you know you ain't the only motherfucking woman. What you gonna do? You ain't going nowhere, because you know the way Zach, you know the way we talk to him, the way we make him feel. Way we
Steve,
make
look,
come on, dog.
bro.
Come on.
When I wake up in the morning, I don't think about oxygen. I just wake up breathing, right? So when I think about sex, I don't think about sex like that because I'm gonna have sex, Steve. It's like oxygen or water. It's gonna come my way. So I'm not sweating sex like that. So when I'm dealing with a woman, if the shit ain't moving in the direction that I ultimately want it to go in, we can just stop talking right now.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't care about the prospect or the possibility that I could maybe have sex with you if only I kind of compromise a little bit. No, I don't want your pussy that bad. I don't want it that bad. Like you can keep it. It's okay.
Yeah, like letting them know, again, people think, see, I always, we talk realities and people think, and even women can think this way until they meet that motherfucker, right? Him, right? They will, hear Zach, man, women say everything. I would never, Zach, I would never fill in the blank. I would never do this. And I would never mess with no guy that has other women. I would never do anything like this.
Speaking of that, that's a great segue. Speaking of other women, great segue to the video, bro.
All right, well, I'm gonna say it in there. So I would never suck a dick the first night. I would never get a pussy up to a complete check. You got to do all this, da 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 da. Then they meet that motherfucker that says, "Look, check this out. You don't like it? Peace." Like, like Rosebud says, next. You know what I mean? It's like she knows she's not the only one. And that's the driving force to bring her closer to you because she's intrigued by you because she's saying what is it that make these women want to fuck with him like that? And Zach, not only fuck with him, no, they ain't the only one, and still fuck with him. And I need to know what's behind that. I need to know what's behind that guy right there. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So Zach, let me go, I guess, to segue us into the video, guys. And Zach, like I say, pause when you want to pause. And we all guys out there, y'all got a question, please put a Q. We got y'all covered in this, and y'all got the lines are open as well. So let's go ahead and grab this, and we are going to lock this in. Let's get it. Let me grab this. This is beautiful, dog. I fucking love this shit right here. Here we go. I'm at the pause of shit.
There's detectives.
They are.
They know everything.
They're 10 steps ahead always.
Yeah. Ain't no woman got to be 10 steps ahead of me because I'm brutally honest.
Are you?
Oh my God, Kevin, where were you fucking?
Oh.
You want me to help you pack your shit? Or you
oh my God, Kevin.
I'll help you pack your shit.
Now stop. I got to pause it right there. Everybody missed what that woman said and they took it the wrong way. Y'all think her saying, "Oh my God," that's a bad thing. But some of y'all don't understand. Sometimes, "Oh my God," Zach, is "Oh my God." You see what I'm saying, Zach? Like when he said what he said. See, remember, gentlemen, before I want to throw to Zach, a lot of women are not talked to this way. And Zach, they love being talked to this way. It's not disrespectful. What you doing, fucking? Where you at? Wait, none of your fucking business. Oh, you with her? Yep. So, and they think, and I think that, oh my God, Zach, came from a part of her that really like hearing men talk that way. What say you before we go on? Keep continuing, dog.
No, I just, and I've said this, right? When women are really, really fucking with you, when they're sexually attracted to you and they're really fucking with you,
yes,
there are going to be some women, right, that have a little bit of jealousy and, a little bit of wanting to be territorial and, they want to claim your dick and all that other shit, right? But so sometimes while they understand that they got to share you, there's still a little, oh man, right to it, right? But here's the thing: when you're brutally honest with women and you let them know the truth, although they might feel a little like, damn, they still appreciate it. Okay, if not for anything else, women will respect the hell out of you. You know what I'm saying, for telling them the truth.
Right, and to
again,
me, yeah. To me, that trigger was an oh my God, like I don't really hear men talk this way. You know what I mean? You could tell she has heard so many guys try to run behind her pussy that she never heard anybody keep it a buck, and that's not even disrespect. He's not being disrespectful at all. But let's continue to go. But Zach, anything else you want to go? Because we'll keep playing.
No, can you start all over?
All right, here we go.
You know, women are best detectives.
They are.
They know everything.
Can you pause it right there?
All right. Okay, here we go. My bad. What you got, bro?
Okay. So essentially what he just said was women are the best detectives. They know everything, right? Now, whether you believe that or not is irrelevant. What's valid about his statement is, in many cases, if you're going to cheat on a woman, if you're going to, seek to deceive her in that regard, she's probably going to find out about it anyway, right? So why not just skip past the bullshit and just let her know the truth, right? Why lie to her? Why go through this song and dance, pretending to be somebody that I'm not, lying to you, being in? Because here's the thing about, if you're cheating with your woman, more than likely you're probably going to be inconsistent with your behaviors because you're going to be inconsistent with what you tell her, right? So why not just cut through all of that bullshit and just let her know, hey, look, you're sharing this dick. I just want you to know, yeah, all them orgasms you have, there's other chicks getting the same shit you getting. Just understand that. Now, of course, you never want to tell a chick that. Guys, never tell a woman that, right? The point I'm trying to make with that is they need to understand that they're sharing you. Now, this is what I will tell you. When you guys are dealing with women, you need to make sure that when you spend time with that woman, that she feels like the only woman on the planet. Like, she don't feel like there's nobody but her. Give that woman your undivided attention. But she needs to understand that there's a cutoff time. That you only got me for 30 minutes. You got me for an hour. You got me for an hour and a half. Yeah. And then that's it.
Well, how could she, if you think about it, how could she seek the truth when she's been living in a world of lies? You know what I mean? She doesn't know.
Oh, yeah, it's all lies. It's nothing but lies. Yeah.
Most women are so used to lying motherfuckers. They love real ones. And again, like I said before, Zach, and this is where I kind of give a little bit of pushback to what he's saying. Yeah, women are detectives, and women, I can honestly say, are 10 moves ahead of the average guy. Hold on, Zach. Yeah. They're 10 moves ahead of the average guy, but a man is a million moves ahead of the average woman, and she doesn't even know that. Yeah. She doesn't know that. So when you have this game, that's why, Zach, you don't have to say what you, like you said, you're right. You don't have to say that. She gonna know that. That's what I'm saying.
She gonna know.
No, she gonna know. She know when she know by how you move and operate. She know when she know, and she wants to find out because she's the ultimate chess player when it comes to a man playing checkers. But she cannot mess with a man that has that big dick energy. No. Not at all. Yeah. What do you want to say on that, Zach, real quick?
No, it's a hierarchy. It's niggas with game, women, dudes without game.
There you go. That's it. Hey, that is beautiful, Zach. All right, here we go, guys. If you got a question, please put a Q. Lines are open. Here we go. Pause. Tell me know when you pause, Zach. Let me know.
Yeah. Ain't no woman got to be 10 times ahead of me because I'm brutally honest.
Are you?
Oh, my God, Kevin, where were you fucking?
Oh.
You want me to help you pack your shit or you
my God, Kevin.
I'll help you pack your shit or you can forgive me because you knew what I was when you met me.
Stop right there.
Stop it, dog.
What did he say?
You knew who I was.
You knew what I was before you met me. Hey, this is why, and I did a video talking about this, Steve, how women want to tame a player, right? Yeah. Women want a sexually loyal player. Stop it. That's like you saying you want a lion who eats broccoli from time to time. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it, right? Stop it.
Oh, man. Hey, gentlemen, guys, women are smart enough to play dumb. They know what you are when they meet you. They just trying to figure out, is there a way that I can seduce this man? Is there a way I can get this man to love me? See, gentlemen, remember, Zach, a lot of these women have been conditioned through romance novels and shit. And what's the rule of romance novel? She has a boring life with a boring average guy below her checkers, right? And then the asshole comes into town, rides into town, walks into town, drives, how he gets in town, runs into that woman, and he's difficult. He's an asshole. He's hard. He always fighting and struggling. and then something happens and he beating that pussy up and fucking the shit out of her. But then the romance novel make it a happily ever after. So a lot of women are conditioned to say, oh shit, well, you know what? I see Carrie. Let me go ahead and let me see if I can change him, because he needs love, and he needs to be challenged in his ways and all that other bullshit, man.
Well, here's the problem, and ladies ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. See, ladies have been sold a bill of goods. They've been told, girl, you deserve a sexy, fine man that got his shit together, that's only gonna want you. You deserve that, right? Women, that's what they tell y'all, right? You deserve this sexy, fine man who his money is straight, he's generous, he's a God-fearing man. All the women want him, right? But he just gonna want you, right?
Yeah.
It sounds good in theory until you get off the internet and you start going outside and dealing with people, right? And then a harsh reality of this thing called a truth. It hits you like a frostbitten pinky toe with no socks on. Right? You just come to realize that it ain't like that. That, ladies, it ain't. Now, it don't mean, ladies, there's a guy out there for you who probably would be faithful, but he's that friend zone guy. He's the guy, he's not really sexually appealing, but he's nice, he got a good job, he's safe. He's safe.
But Zach, women know they don't want safe. Women know they want to.
They say they want safe until they get it, and they say, "I don't like this shit."
They want forbidden. They want nasty. They want difficult. They want all that stuff, man. They want the thing. Hold on. Let's take a moment. Let's give a moment of correction. Hey, you know what? A good man doesn't deserve. A good man creates. Yep. A good man creates, baby girl. He doesn't deserve. He creates. There's no such thing as a good woman until she is created. She has to be. It's
kind of like Queen. It's kind of like a house, an empty house. Yeah, I mean, it look good on the outside, but it's. I can hear my voice echoing off the walls on the inside. It's kind of empty in here, right? And it's lacking the substance that I need to integrate into it. It's lacking the substance that I need to cultivate out of it to make it a home, to make it a warm, inviting place. Right? It's kind of like with women. See, women, you can say you're a good woman, and it's not to say that you're not a good woman to yourself, your family, your loved ones, your co-workers. But when it comes to a man, like Steve said, a man cultivates a woman being good for him. Right. It does not matter if you being a good woman or a quality woman or a woman of value. Do I see the value? Is it the value that you supposedly have? Is it assisting me somehow? You being a quality woman, a good woman, right? I got to cultivate that and let you know what I require of you. And if you're willing to cooperate with that, now I can stamp you. Now I can co-sign the fact that you're a good woman.
Right. And nice glass. We got to correct you, dog. You don't have any game, dog. You all fucked up. It's not. There ain't nobody. See, y'all got everything all fucked up, and this is why y'all mess up. Sitting around and say, "I told you mine." Ain't nobody saying. See, this is what y'all fuck up on. See, y'all take what we talk. Y'all take our locker room talk, and then you try to take it onto the street and sound like a fucking fool. Talking about I told you my terms. Nobody had to tell you that shit. No, you knew what I was when you met me. What the fuck do you mean? What is he talking about?
Yeah, but here's the thing, and I want you to understand. During the interview, when Kevin said that, when he said you knew what I was when you met me, he never said he told the woman that.
Yeah.
What he's saying is it was implied, it was understood from jump. That you knew the assignment. You understand what it was. Guys, look, let me tell y'all something real quick. There's been plenty of times I had fuck buddy situations with women where I'm dealing with other women and they know it. And not one time did I tell them I'm dealing with other women. Not one time did I tell them, and not one time did they ask. Because they already fucking knew. So there was no need to have a discussion because they knew what it was. They knew I was the type of guy where I was dealing with multiple women, and they were one of however many I was dealing with. So there was no need to even have a discussion. You don't always need to verbalize everything. Right? The best way the best way to set boundaries and to enforce boundaries is through action. Show women what you're about. Show women what kind of time you're on. They'll see for themselves what you're doing.
Yeah, see, the problem is, Nice, that you understand, is you don't have to tell no woman about your terms. She already knows the terms. She already knows what's happening on the get-go. But let's get back. Well, we got a call real quick. Let's grab the call. We'll get back. But guys, again, if y'all want to call in, we got y'all covered. 678, sir. What's your name and what's your question, buddy?
Hey, Steve, A.K. Zagan. My name is Aaron, and
What up?
I'm looking to learn more about this analogy that you guys are talking about right now.
Okay, what's going on,
Is
Aaron?
a woman an empty home per se because she doesn't know how to do the things you want her to do yet? She might be a good woman in society, but
exactly. So I'll give you an example. And I don't know if they still have them, but when I was younger, when I first started renting apartments, when I was like fresh out of high school, 18, 19 years old, there would be some apartments that came furnished already, right? So you can get you like a little studio, 1-bedroom apartment already furnished, but the furniture was tacky, right? So while it's furnished, it's like, this ain't my shit though. Yeah, it's got a bed. Yeah, it's got this, it's got that, but it's not my shit though, right? So when a woman come to you, how she is, that's not my shit though, right? So there might be some things about her that are universal, like her just being a pleasant person with a pleasant demeanor, her being a courteous individual, her being like a nurturer. Some things just might come like stock on a woman. But when you want those aftermarket features, the carbon fiber, the rims, all of that shit, the shit that make it yours, like you got to know that she's down for that. You feel what I'm saying?
So what is your question? What's your question, big guy? How can we help you, man?
no, I think I understand it. A man knows what he wants in a woman, and so anything off the street, he just knows it's not that until he cultivated her to be that.
Okay.
Real quick, see, let me say this. This is why when women get online and they say what they bring to the table, my thing is like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Like to me, I don't think any woman should be telling a man what she will and won't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? But go ahead, yeah, I got it.
Hey, caller, so you're saying that a man should know what he wants in a woman, yes?
Yes.
Okay, but where's the problem in that statement?
For me making it? Oh, because I'm not a man.
Not that. No, I'm not. You're cool. I just want you to look at the statement that you're saying, because sometimes we think we have understanding of something and we don't understand it. Your statement. I'm talking about your statement.
Yes.
Why is your statement?
What he wants, how he wants a woman to be when she's around him.
Okay, so, but what do you think the problem in that statement is? I see your statement, but I want to teach you some more understanding of the game, because this is. See, if we were to leave you with that statement that you said, we wouldn't be teaching you. So why?
I feel like that could be interpreted because I basically just said a really broad gingerbread statement.
Well, it's not. Well, it's kind of gingerbread, but what I'm saying is this, young man, you guys, just like women, can want whatever the fuck you want to want. But the $1 million question is, why should she give it to you? Because y'all.
Steve, I'm glad. And Carl, give me a sec. Steve, that's a fair question. And let me say this real quick. When Steve asked that question, why should a woman fuck you? Why should a woman deal with you on your terms? Why should a woman share your dick? Why should she share your dick with other women? What's so special? And if you don't know, I'm talking the shit that I'm talking, not because I think something. I'm talking it because I know it. I'm talking it because I live it, right? So I'm not talking it on some hypothetical, hopeful shit, right? So, like Steve said, and this is for men and women, you can want whatever you want. Like a woman can say, I want a man who make $1 million a year. Okay, cool. Can she get it though? Right. So can she get it though? Right? See, a lot of people, they want shit they've never had, right? But see, you desiring shit you've always had as a standard.
Right, because many of you guys out here want women and you want sex, but you're not getting it. But you don't understand why you're not getting it. Does that make any sense, caller? Sometimes we say, I want some of these things, but why am I not getting the things that I want? And we've got to look at the source of the person that wants it. See, here's the thing. Zag and I don't want women. We present them as an opportunity to fuck with us. That's a whole different ball game on a whole different level.
Yeah.
Why guys like Zach say playing checkers, yeah, you want what you want, but just because you want it doesn't mean she has to give it to you. Because all you guys think that you're entitled to pussy because you have a dick, or you're entitled to pussy, Zach, because just because you want to fuck somebody, that doesn't entitle you any pussy, Zach.
No, and it doesn't. And this is why I say I assume nothing, therefore I expect nothing.
Right.
Just because I'm having a conversation with a woman and she is seemingly interested, I don't automatically think I'm fucking. Right? Or if I offer a date and she show up, I don't think I'm entitled to her pussy because I'm spending some time with her. I don't think. Look, women don't owe men nothing, and men don't owe women anything.
Exactly.
And I think the sooner that people understand that nobody owes anybody anything, the better off we'll be.
Right. So you see them saying, caller?
Yeah. By making the statement the way I was, it was kind of like a demand to ask.
We should not sit around here, and this is what I keep trying to tell y'all. When you want to learn the game correctly and have what women say big dick energy, you don't talk in wants. You don't talk not even in your vocabulary. You don't say, man, I want to fuck her. You don't say, oh my God, what do I say to her? It's just your vocabulary, Zag, is different, man.
So even this call, I give an example. Because when you talk about understanding the analogy with the empty house and putting your own furniture in it, a lot of guys, they'll get online, for instance, and they'll say, oh, avoid women who grew up with a single mother. Only deal with women who grew up with a father in the home. Well, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem. Why do I want his influence on my girl? Why do I want his influence? Because if you're saying only deal with a woman who grew up with a father, which you're essentially saying deal with a woman where her father has a strong influence on her. Why the fuck do I want her father to have a strong influence over her? I need my influence over her to supersede the father's. Right? So what a lot of guys don't understand, if you are a weak man and you're dealing with a woman who has a strong masculine father, when she deals with you, she's going to treat you like a bitch anyway, because you're not cut from the same cloth that her father is cut from. So once she starts dealing with you, she's going to start comparing you to her father. Like, I'm used to growing up in a home with a man in it. So I know a man when I see one, and this ain't it. So a lot of guys who wish that shit, be careful what you wish for. Because if she's around a strong masculine man and she get a hold of you, she going to realize you ain't that. But go ahead.
Yeah, so that's why I know y'all say y'all want these things, but you never are honest and say, why me? Why should I get those things? And that's why y'all don't get those things. You know, we don't look at the game that way. We never do. And that's why we try and tell you. That's like what Kevin Gates saying right there. People are going to say, oh my God, isn't that a little mean to her? Well, no, you're not being mean to her at all. You're being open and honest with her. And real quick, we'll answer that question 1 second, 206. Give me 1 second. But thank you for super chat. We got you, super G. But look, see, this is why Nice Glass, he's like plausible deniability. Just be a man and tell her she's not going to be the only one. See, that's Nice Glass. Please stop talking, because you act like a fucking fool when you say that stupid shit. Caller, what we're saying to you, big dog, is that if you're going to want anything, the first layer of not wants, it has to be a need. You must say, I need. Okay? Well, I want you to listen to what I'm saying. Before we say I want anything, we got to start using the terms I need. And what do I mean? What do you think I mean by that? And I know most of y'all think I need some pussy. I need her to like me. I need her to give me a shot. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the first letter y'all got to do is I need to let go of fear. I need to let go of my insecurities and start believing in myself. I need to, I don't have any experience, so I need to get up off of my lazy motherfucking ass and learn this game. I need to learn. See what I'm saying? It has to be a I need. Y'all are so busy into the I want. I just want some pussy. That's why y'all ain't getting anything, because there is no need to want to be a better man, Zach.
A woman, see, I don't want nothing from a woman, Steve.
Nothing.
A woman can't give me anything that's not already coming my way.
Yeah.
Okay, because I need you to understand that. Okay, now, people, what I'm saying, I don't want anything from a woman. A woman cannot give me anything that's not already coming my way. Right? So, what I mean by that is this. This is what guys got to understand. When you see women out at these functions, these lounges, these festivals, these different places having fun with their girls, right? In most cases, women are in the market to be hollered at. In most cases. So in most cases, there are women, when they go out at night with their girls or by themselves or whatever the case may be, they are hoping that they get hollered at by a man that they are actually attracted to. They are hoping that. Women want to get hollered at. Women cannot get dick unless they get hollered at. Women cannot get into a relationship unless they start getting dick from a man who hollered at them, right? So they're going to want to be hollered at. So all I'm doing is, like we always say, everybody on the Real Game No Theory, we always say, I'm just presenting women with an opportunity. I know they want some good dick. I know they want a real man they can fuck with who is non-judgmental, transparent, sexually honest, who's not on some bullshit, who know how to fuck, and who can be consistent. I'm just presenting them with what they're looking for. I'm just granting a wish. I'm granting a wish. That's basically what the fuck I'm doing. If you really want to be real about it.
Does that make any sense, young man?
It does. It does. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Well, we'll throw you back in, young man, but we do appreciate the call, buddy. If you
I've got one more question.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. What you
if
got,
that's all
buddy?
right.
No, absolutely, buddy. How can we help you, man? What's up?
All right. So you talk about how you'll allow a woman to crawl back after you've let her go.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I feel like I might have experienced a woman more like walking back, where they just kind of insert themselves again and just like everything's whatever. Hey, how are you?
Okay, so here's the thing, caller. There are levels to it. There are going to be. See, when Steve says crawling back, you're trying to visualize what that would look like. A girl, please, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to fuck up. Please take me back. Please take. See, that's really your ego. One, because I know a lot of y'all would love for a woman to come groveling back to you like that. Here's the reality of it. Most men would never experience that. The most you might experience is a woman being passive aggressive with it, or being very subtle with trying to get back in. That's the most you might experience.
So what is your question on the crawling back? What do you?
Well, that kind of answered it. Is like, are there levels to it? And
yes.
Is it like a difference from her just mentioning, oh, hey, haven't seen you in a while, what's up? Versus
there's levels. The levels depend on a couple of factors. It depends on what kind of woman she ultimately is, whether she's real emotional and all of that. But it also depends on her level of attraction and her level of how much she craves you and desires you. Right? Because there's levels to that too.
Yeah, but why did she leave though, caller? Why did she go?
I couldn't tell you. The last time that we talked, she was actually in my car, and I had the music up loud, and it made a loud sound on my speakers, and she told me, she kind of like yipped at me and was like, hey, when you turn your music, tell me before you turn your music up like that, something like that. And I was just like, don't say nothing like that to me again.
No, caller, stop. It probably hurt her ears, caller.
Okay, dog. This is where y'all guys have got to stop taking what we tell y'all in the locker room and act like you like that motherfucker. Okay, young man, if you're on the phone with a woman and she has her ears
She was
to the
in the
phone.
car. She was in the car.
Okay, she was in the car and you blasting it. Why are you blasting the motherfucking music, dog? Why you got the music all black? Zach, I like some chill music when I'm riding.
Yeah. When I'm riding with all of them, let me say this real quick, just as an aside, just in color, you wouldn't know this, and I'm assuming you don't. Do you know your ears? Do you know your ears go to sleep? Do you know that?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so let me tell you what I mean. Have you ever been in your car and you were listening to the music loud and you didn't turn it down? You just turned off your car, and maybe the next day you got back in your car, you turn your car on, and you're like, oh shit, that shit loud. And you turn it down? That ever happened to you?
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened when we were on the
Okay.
date.
So what happens is when you listen to your music loud for a while, your ears get used to it. So your ears fall asleep to it. So when your ears get used to being around regular noise, then when you have your music up again, it's like, oh shit, that's what happens.
Yeah, but
you understand?
Here's the thing, young man. I want to ask you, and this is a learning, and this is a teachable moment, but big guy, because I don't understand. This is why they don't want to fuck you and they want to share us. Why am I letting the music be the conversation, sir? Why would I be in a car with a woman when Zach, I can show her why she's in the car with me? Why would I blast the music and allow the music to be my conversation, big dog? Because you can't talk over loud music. So why would you have the music blasting versus have that shit key low enough to have a nice little vibe in the background, right? Like Zach, me.
Play it right there, Steve, right now. Yeah.
Like a nice little vibe in the background. Hold on, let me get low that right here. See, it's a nice little vibe in the background, right? You see that, caller? It's a nice little vibe in the background.
It's called mood music, something to ride to.
And you ride, and you can lean and look at her and talk to her where she's vibing with the music, she's vibing with you, she's vibing with the experience, and you just sit back and y'all are connecting on a more sexual way versus you blasting all that motherfucking stupid ass music where she can't even hear a word you saying. You letting the music do all the talk. Why would you let the music talk for you? Huh?
I shouldn't. That should be more time to show her.
Okay, right. And nice glass. After he call, you gonna have a minute to call in, dog. We ain't need to have a powwow. You're gonna have to call in, or you gonna get your ass kicked the fuck out. So you're gonna be on the clock when this young man gets off, dog. Because we have to have a powwow. Because all you keep saying, we you see what I'm saying, Zach? We trying to help, and every time we turn around, you want to run your fucking mouth. So when we get done with this young man helping him, you on the clock, you don't call in, you might as well leave because we're gonna ban and block your ass because you don't need to be in this motherfucker. But anyway, back to you, Carl. What I'm saying is that that's why everything went wrong. A woman wants to have a good time with you, but how is she gonna have a good time with you if all you're doing is blasting music? And a woman shouldn't have to tell you to turn the music down. The woman shouldn't have to tell you to do that.
Well, let me ask you this, Steve. How long have you known this woman?
I mean, like I said, we weren't talking for a while. So maybe before at that point,
But are you having sex with this woman? Are you having sex with this woman?
I was. Like I said, just recently she came back in contact.
Okay, and why did y'all break up again, or stop talking to each other? What happened?
It wasn't like a fight. It was just that she had gotten in the car. The music was loud, and like you said, it kind of hurt her ears, and so she kind of at me, and I'm like, nah, we not.
And y'all stopped fucking around because of that.
Yes, that was the last.
Okay, I mean, if you want to fuck with her, but stop being so sensitive, though.
When's the last time you talked to her?
Last time I talked to her was today.
What'd you talk to her about?
She just said, "How are you?"
All right. Well, let's call her right now and let's tell her something. You want to win? You want some game? You gonna lace you? You ready to get laced?
Yes, but I don't have her number.
Well, then how the fuck? Okay, then, wait.
A woman used to date. Okay,
No, wait, dog, man, don't. I'm about to block your bitch ass. And you
Well,
lying,
no.
motherfucker.
I have her.
Shut
I
the
have
fuck
her
up.
on Snapchat.
No, shut
so
the
I
fuck. No,
can.
there is
I can
no
ask
way.
her for her number.
There is no way that you have been fucking a woman and you don't have her fucking information, motherfucker. There's no way.
I have her. I have her
nigga,
Snapchat.
there is no fucking way that you are fucking a woman and you don't have her fucking information, motherfucker. Don't give me that Snapchat shit.
How you not have a woman's phone number, bro? That you've been fucking.
Oh, come on, dog. There's no way. You telling me a woman's just gonna fuck you and chat with you on Snapchat, motherfucker? Stop playing.
She's got an Android. She likes to talk on Snapchat.
No, I don't want to hear that shit. You Snapchat her ass right now. Tell me to give me your number. Why the fuck? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Come on, dog. There's no.
He's young, Steve.
I'm sending her a text right now.
But what I'm saying is, okay, listen, young man. A woman is not gonna open her legs to someone she's just Snapchatting with. That's bullshit, dog.
I don't know. These 18, 19-year-olds, Steve. I don't know about them these days. I don't know.
Come on, dog. Come on, man.
It's a whole new breed and shit.
Come on, man. You blaming this shit on the Android. Man, don't put that shit on Android. You get her number, man. Come on, man. Come on. And she asking you what you doing, and what did you say?
I was just like, well, she asked me how I was. And, I was like, I'm good. I'm doing great.
Okay. Wait. See, let me talk to guys. Guys, listen, guys. Listen. Guys, if you're dealing with a woman that you actually had sex with and you guys took a break and she's coming back, months later, a year later, 2 years, whatever it is, and she's hitting you up and you are still attracted to her and you still don't mind dicking her down. When she hits you up, all you got to do is say, you missed this dick, don't you? You missed the way that daddy used to stroke it down. Hey, look.
He ain't
why don't you come back? Once you come back tonight, so we can rekindle that flame tonight. Yeah. Well, why not just do that?
You're right, Zag. If you knew how to fuck, he ain't fucking. This guy ain't fucking. He don't know anything about fucking like that, motherfucker. You can't listen what you. Okay, look. This is how I know, Zag. She asked you, "What you doing?" Wait, what she asked? What you doing?
How have I been?
And you said, all right. You want to see the difference between someone who knows how to fuck and why you don't know how to fuck? Let her say that to me. And let's say I was you and I actually knew the game, right? You want to know how I'm doing? You know what? It's funny right now. I'm listening to some of the music that we were playing. We were in a car together and everything like that. You know what? It's kind of like thinking about it. You know what? I did have that music up a little bit too high and kind of disrupted everything. But you know what? I'm going to let you know how I'm doing when you go ahead and send me a photo of yourself or send me a video of yourself. Then we can get this thing kicked up again and get this thing moving in the right direction. You see that, dog? That's what I'm saying, man. You motherfuckers, you fucked everything up. You had the music blasting and all that other shit. She asked you how you doing. Y'all guys got to learn how to be suave. Y'all got to be smooth. Y'all got to learn that you're laid back and you can talk and make that pussy purr. Saying I'm okay, how is that going to make her pussy tingle, Zach? How's that going to make
but you've already been having sex with her, so why even talk about all that other nonsense? Like Steve, we've had calls where guys, they'll say, oh, the chick I used to have sex with 4 months ago is reaching back out. Said I take her out on a date. Why take her out on a date? You've already been fucking her. Just have her come to the crib. Like, what's up? Like, we grown-ups.
Well, then you can throw this one. How you doing? Well, you know what? I'll let you know when you come over my place around 8:30 tonight so we can fuck. The end. Like Zach was saying. But when you said I'm doing all right, it shows that you don't know how to fuck. That tells me that while you were fucking, you wasn't in her ear, Zach.
That's what I'm saying.
You wasn't in her ear. You wasn't talking that shit in her ear.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a woman.
Hey,
if,
you right.
if a woman is reaching back out to you, bro, if a woman that you used to have sex with, and you guys actually had enjoyable sex where you mutually enjoyed each other, if she's reaching out back to you and y'all didn't have no real fucked up situation, yeah, and for the most part y'all falling out was amicable, bro, she's probably telling you, I miss you a little bit. Can I see you? But look, y'all got to remember, women are passive aggressive, right? Meaning, if y'all think y'all can't stand rejection, women can't stand rejection. So the way that she's reaching out to call, it's kind of like when you're about to get into a pool, most people will stick their foot into the pool to see how cold the water is before they jump all the way in. So her reaching out to you is her sticking her foot into the pool to check the temperature because she wants to know, can I still get at that dick? And she just wants you to pull the trigger on it.
Right, big dog. Women love and desire men who can unlock their hidden side, that side of them that craves sexual freedom, inhibited feelings, and forbidden shit. So he asked you how you doing. Shit, hey Zach, you know what? I was thinking about the last time I was on the phone with you about what time, Zach? Like 12:30. You know, we was on the phone 12:30. When you slide your panties to the side and you was playing with that pussy and the way you were coming in my ear. You know, I was just thinking about that. You know what? Why don't you bring that? Now, again, if she's not living next to you, you can use that. You know what? Why don't we get together later on tonight? Give me a call so I can get you to play with that pussy like I used to. Hey, Zach, that you missed that, because I know that's why you here, because you missed the way I used to talk to that pussy. And you allowed to be air. You missed the way I made that pussy wet. You missed the way you used to touch it, orgasm, and say, man, this pussy's all yours. That's why you're calling me. So let's go every. That's what I'm saying. Now you can't.
Well, real quick, Anita Carter. Exactly. She want to do it without asking for it. Exactly.
Yeah.
She want to do it without asking for it.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. So call it. I just don't understand that. Why you just going to tell her okay? So has she replied back to you in this bullshit ass Snapchat shit?
She has not.
Okay, call us back when she replies, okay? Call us back.
I will.
Yeah. Look, y'all. You know what's so sad, Steve?
Yeah.
A lot of these callers that we end up talking to, they have situations where women are actually sexually attracted to them, and where women are actually wanting to see them and be around them, and they fuck it up because they're so sensitive and so defensive to everything women say and do. Y'all are too tightly wound up. Y'all need to loosen up around women. Stop being so stiff. No pun intended. Stop being so stiff around women.
Now, we still have the rest of the video, but wait a second. Now, Nice, you on the clock. You got 1 minute to call in and you getting the fuck out the room. Gentlemen, let's get to this question because he did a super chat question. Shout out to you, 206. He says, do women love drama, especially in a relationship? No, they love leadership. They don't like, okay, Zach, I think women hate that most of y'all act like women. I think that's what pisses them off. I think they hate that. Why do I, Zach, have to why do I have to put my emotions on the shelf and validate your motherfucking emotional ass? Why do I have to do that? Why do I have to be that way?
Yeah, so a sensible woman does not like drama. Now, you do have women who they grew up like that, and every relationship they've ever had with a man was toxic and dramatic and a bunch of bullshit. So some women are used to that, but those are women that got issues. Sensible women do not like drama. Why do you think women complain about men being inconsistent? No woman who complains about inconsistency in men like drama. Now, what will bring you drama is being inconsistent. If you want to see some drama in your life with a woman, be inconsistent, and you're going to get just that.
Yeah, y'all guys, there's no such thing as drama and problems when you're a man. I don't think y'all understand. There's no problems, Zach. I don't think they get the depth of the game. When you're that man, you don't have problems. Let's grab this call.
Yeah.
519. What's your name and what's your question?
It is nice glass.
Okay.
Okay. What up? How you doing, brother?
Hold on. Fuck him. Why the fuck are you running your fucking bitch ass mouth like you think you have game and shit? Why you tell us? Why are you running your mouth and saying all that silly shit in the fucking room like you think you gamed up?
I was gonna call in, so what's silly about
I'm
that?
asking you a fucking question. Why are you running your fucking mouth like you think you have game and you ain't shutting the fuck up? It seems like every time we try to teach something, your bitch ass want to come in and fucking try to throw your 2 cents in shit like you actually have game.
So I'm saying what I learned from you, and that's
You have not. When have I said? Tell me what all that shit you said you've learned to me. That all this subjective shit. You explain to me when have I said that silly shit you saying, bitch?
The looks, no, music being subjective. That's not what your comment was about, Steve. Your
Nigga,
comment
I
was about
asked
me
you,
saying
why are you
being
running
direct.
your mouth and talking about my terms and all this other shit? When have we said to tell a woman some shit on my terms? When have we said that? To tell a woman, you're going to do it on my terms. When have we said that?
You don't say to tell women they're not going to be the only one?
Okay, no, okay, guys, listen. Okay, listen up. Okay, listen. Okay, guys, listen, please listen. Okay, a lot of the times the shit that we say is to emphasize the point we're trying to make, right? It's almost kind of like you're speaking in third person, if you will, right? So I need guys to understand that a lot of the terminology, the vernacular, the jargon that we use, it's not for you to repeat to a woman. Like, I'm not going to tell a woman, hey, you better show me deference. Yeah, chick, that means humble submission and respect. If I don't get that, you don't get this dick. I will never tell a woman anything as stupid as that. Right? When I talk to you guys about it, it's for you to understand.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Would you tell a woman that you're going to be seeing other women?
Only if she mentions anything to me about women.
Right.
If she don't mention anything about it, I'm not gonna say nothing about it.
Why would we say something about it? If she knows if we seeing other women, they already know
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So and what about this music shit? We trying to tell you to turn the music down. So what the fuck are you talking about?
No, he's talking about when I said something to ride to. He said something to ride to is subjective. Of course, it's subjective because it's about your listening choice. You know what I'm saying? What you like to listen to. It's supposed to be subjective.
You didn't say what kind of music, Zach. When nobody say anything.
No,
about
I know. Yeah, exactly. I never said what kind of music. Exactly.
Why are you running your mouth and shit instead of just listening and soaking up the game, man?
I'm doing both.
Wait, you're doing what?
I'm doing both. Interacting in the chat.
Okay, but wait, sir. Do you think you have game?
I don't. That's why I'm listening.
Well, don't you think your interaction should be more questions than trying to make statements, sir?
But if the statement is something that you have said.
When did I tell me the statement that I said?
Steve, we getting off the rails with this dude.
This motherfucker, man. Look, just don't say shit and ask questions, man. All right? Don't say shit. Fuck out of here. Anyway, as we said before, y'all guys out here, we appreciate y'all guys. Y'all got questions, we got y'all. Let's get back to this Gates thing. Guys, you know we got y'all covered, man. But we don't, guys, y'all know how it is in school. Y'all know how it is when y'all are in school and the teacher asked you what a 2 + 2 is, and everybody raised their hand. Then there was that one little snot-nosed ass kid that
screamed it out.
Four. It's 4. That's that motherfucker. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's always that one everybody in school know what I'm talking about. When a teacher asks a question, you got the answer and you do the proper thing and raise your hand. Then there's that one motherfucker that wants to open his goddamn mouth out of turn. That's why we had to check him, everybody, because we're not going to allow that kind of silly ass shit in here. Nicholas, we got your question in a second, sir. Let's get back to Gates. Guys, we got y'all covered. If you got a question, we appreciate all you guys, man. But come on, man. That young man doesn't know anything about the game. He acting like he does. Let's get back to this Kevin Gates. Here we go. Let's get it.
Women already be knowing what you did before you did it, so why not be honest? I'm going to create the space for you. Like my mother told me, my mother said, when you're honest with the woman, you give them the option. This is the option. You can love me or love me not. It doesn't matter. I love you.
Okay, right.
All right.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. What did he say? What did he say? He said, "You can love me or love me not. I love me." So essentially, what he's saying is, look, lady, look. I want to fuck with you. If you want to fuck with me, this is how it's got to be. This is how I'm moving.
Yes.
So you're letting the woman know up front, shorty, I want to fuck with you, right? And I know you're interested in me as well. So if we're going to move forward and fuck with each other, we need to be on the same page. This is how I'm moving. I need to know if you with it before we move forward, right? I don't need you to love me. I love myself.
Right.
Come on, man.
And for all you young men out here, that's the most important thing, gentlemen, is the loving yourself, guys. Yeah, as I told you guys the other day, that these women out here, they're in a world where they are conditioned to hide, cover, and lock up that nasty side, to go out into the world, to be polite, Zag, to be good, to be sweet, to be proper. Yeah. But underneath all of that exterior, underneath the makeup, the eyeliner, the blush, the push-up bra, the mascara, the weaves, the wigs, and all that shit they put on is a nasty, raw, wild, deeply freaky, nasty-ass woman that just needs the right kind of man who, Zag, loves himself to show her what love is and why she should love us. There's nothing. You got it, Zag.
No, you know what? Do you know there are some women who have never been told the truth in their whole life, Steve?
Never.
They've been lied to. They've been lied to by their bosses, by their parents, by their siblings, by every man they've ever fucked with. They have been lied to. Right? So imagine you meet a chick and you the first man who ever told her the truth and who was ever honest. Yeah. And check this out, Steve. Out of all the things in her life, you're the only pure thing because you're the only honest thing.
You're the
only consistent thing in her life because you're the only one who tells her the truth about everything. Most women don't know what it looks like to have a man that tells her the truth about everything. Everything. Come on, man.
Right.
Look, and let me say this real quick. Guys, being honest with women, telling women the truth, it's not about the woman. Now, she benefits. Now, listen to what I'm telling you, gentlemen. You being honest with women is about you being honest with yourself first. So if I know I'm the type of man that likes variety, why would I get into a relationship with a woman and pretend like I don't? Right? Not only am I lying to myself, but I'm lying to her. Let me finish it up with this, Steve. Being honest to the woman, being honest with women is actually a way to police yourself. So that way you have drama-free interactions with women. You ain't got nothing to hide. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Ahead,
what we saying to y'all guys, the love that you have for yourself, and this is why they fuck with those that love themselves, is by saying to you that, check this out, I love you enough. I love myself enough. Sorry, Zach. I love myself enough to be honest with you and be transparent with you and allow you to see me for what the fuck I am. But I also love myself, Zach, not to give a fuck what you think and what you gonna do. You either, Zach, you are either going to be down and get the experience, Zach, of that big dick energy. And gentlemen, like we said before, we're not talking about sizes. I don't want y'all to freak out about what's between your legs. We're talking about making her pussy wet, giving her orgasms, turning her on, turning her out, giving her highs and lows, ups and downs, and all that. We got another call real quick, Dag, but let's grab this as we're chopping it up. 321. What's your name, sir, and what's your question?
How y'all doing? My name is Nick, calling from Orlando, Florida.
Okay, sir.
What up?
You get off your speakerphone, please, so we can hear you, please?
Yeah, I'm off the speakerphone.
Okay, what's your question, buddy? How can we help you?
Okay, so question is, I want to talk to a girl at a coffee shop that I frequent.
Okay, what's going on?
All right. Yeah, and since I go there, I go there a lot. I don't want
okay.
the people who work there
No,
to think I'm like harassing girls.
No. Okay. Let me talk. Okay, a couple of things. A couple of different things.
Yeah.
Why are you worried about what everybody else is thinking? Right? Nobody's worried about you. Those people that work there, they go there, they work their shift to get a paycheck to pay their bills. They could care less about who fucking who talking to who. That's one thing. The second thing is, how long have you been frequenting this coffee shop since she's been working there?
I mean, I've been going to the coffee shop for let's say like a month now, but it's not a girl that works at the coffee shop. It's like the customers coming in. Sometimes you get an occasional girl that
Bro,
works.
why would you not holler at a customer if you don't think you're ever gonna see her again? Like, that's crazy.
Well, but okay, young man. How old are you, buddy?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Me right now, I'm 30.
Okay. All right. So first off, you have to understand it's cool. That's what y'all guys do. Problem is that when you don't have sexual experience, when you are not sexually honest, and you don't have that, well, again, I'm gonna throw that big dick energy that you know what, you about to get the shit fucked out of you by a real motherfucker. What you do is stare at the food. You just bird watch and you let life walk right by you. What I'm saying to you, when you had the opportunity to talk to that motherfucking woman, why didn't you grace her with a motherfucking man that's going to make her toes curl, not only between her ears, but also between her legs? Why didn't you talk to her?
See,
told myself.
See, caller. When you was at the coffee shop, you could have been like, "Hey, did you see that special? Did you see that special they have up there? Yeah, what special? Look, they have 2 helpings of curry with a side of how about tonight at 9? Are you free? You know what I'm saying? Bro.
Caller,
when you saw her, bro, holler at her if you think if you're attracted to her visually, just get at her.
But caller, we don't call no. I tell them don't do it. I tell them don't do it.
Okay.
No, let me tell you why. You guys don't understand women. Women are not stupid. And that woman probably knows that you've been staring at her ass or her titties. She knows you've been looking at her. And she's saying to herself, is he going to do something that I'm not used to? And that is nothing to fuck up and coming to talk to me. You didn't do it.
Well, after this, Steve, how many times have you seen this woman?
I saw her today. That was the first time I saw her, so I just saw her today.
Okay. So hold on. Okay, cool. All right, I'm giving some grace because today was the first time. So you saw her today for the first time. So, but what makes you think there's going to be a second time?
Wait, what should I do for the second time?
No. What makes you think there's going to be a second time? What makes you think you're going to see her again?
There's a good chance I might not, because
So
who knows
why are you talking about wasted opportunities then, man? This is what I understand. Caller. This okay. How new are you to us? Are you how new? Because you sound like you're new. How new are you here? How long have you been listening to us?
I'm not that new.
Caller, are you
a year or something like that?
Come on, dog. See the fuck I'm talking about.
Guys.
Come on, man.
Guys.
Come on. Are you fucking dog? I could have swore you just listened to us about a week ago. Are you fucking with us? You've been listening to us for a fucking year. Hold on, Zach. You've been listening for a fucking year, lace you with all this game. And then you have the Kerry K. Zided, the unmitigated goal to call us and ask us a fucking bitch-ass question like this, and you've been listening to us for a year? What the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Tell us, how is it a 30-year-old grown-ass man with no fucking game has been listening to us for a year? A year. It has not become a student of the game, learn the game, and learn anything, but sit here and ask us, what do I do about a fucking woman that you saw the first time and you've been listening to us for a year? But come on, explain to dog. I'm not being mean. Please.
No, Steve, you're right. You're right, Steve.
No, please explain it to us. Because I don't understand you motherfuckers. Please explain it to us, dog.
Oh, well, I guess there's like there's no excuse. Yeah, I should just go out there and
So tell the truth, shame the devil. Were you scared to holler at her, bro?
It ain't about going out there. You ain't got no game. You can't fuck. You can't turn a woman on. There's nothing special about you. And for a year, you had a year to learn how to fuck, how to kiss, how to eat pussy, how to talk dirty, how to be freaky, how to learn game for a year. Why? I'm asking you.
Wasted 12 months.
Why did you waste 12 months of your life to get to this point where you are seeing a fucking woman you want to talk to? You didn't even talk to the fucking woman. And then you're coming up to us asking what you should do to a fucking woman you may never see again.
That's kind of a weird question. Yeah.
Please, no, wait.
Well,
but
right.
wait. Before wait, excuse me. I'm sorry. I gotta ask this because I really don't want to talk down to people who have disabilities and handicaps. So please excuse if you have a disability or a handicap, because maybe there's just something off in you. And if I said something, well, first, do you have a handicap or mental disability? Because there has to be something mentally off in you. What the fuck is going on?
No, I don't have a mental disability. No, not like clinically, nothing like that.
But wait a second. But wait. But you've been listening to us to a year, and hasn't Carrie K. Zagan and myself, when have we told you to let something walk on by and not talk to it?
Never. Like, no, you guys always say truth.
All right. So then what the fuck are you bringing this shit to us, and you've been listening to us for a year?
Can I ask another question then?
No. You wait. You can't wait. You can in a second. Please answer this and we'll move on because it's important. Because a lot of you guys do the same thing, man. It's not just you, young man. I'm not mad at you. I just don't understand, why do y'all want to keep being losers and weak in the bedroom? Why? I don't get it. Why?
I guess it's just a mental hurdle that I have to get for this coffee shop thing. Like, because I could do it at a
caller. Listen. It's not the coffee shop. It's not the wine bar. It's not the fucking club. It's not the grocery store. It's not the mall. It's not the fucking street.
It's me. It's me. It's my fault. It's me.
It's you. It's you.
Yeah.
What I'm asking you is, why aren't you getting out of your own way and learning from Carrie K. Zagan or myself and learning the game? So then, instead of saying, Steve and Carrie, there's this woman I want to talk to, y'all were like, yo, Steve and Carrie, this is a woman I met, and now I'm at this point. What do I do next? That's what we trying to figure out.
So caller, just so I understand, when you saw this woman, did you say anything to this woman at all?
No, she was sitting under the table, so I didn't have a chance to say.
Wait, was she sitting at the table by herself?
No, she came in with I guess like a friend of hers.
Like another girl?
It's another girl, and then they sat down with another guy. So it was like one guy, and then her girl, and then her. So like,
so you still could have introduced yourself.
What is the 1, 2, 3 steps I've taught you? Why not do the 1, 2, 3, young man? Why?
I don't know. I guess like I should do it, man. You're right. It's on me.
Caller.
Look, guys, real quick. Let me just say this to y'all, guys.
Stop making fucking sense.
Unless you have women in abundance that are just gravitating to you, when you're out and about and you happen to run into a woman that you are attracted to, you like the way she looks visually, I suggest you take advantage of it. Especially when it's few and far between for you. Take advantage of it.
I'm just trying to understand, caller. I'm not mad. I know you have another question, but what I'm saying is that your problem is this. Even if you won, you would have lost. Because even if you went up to that woman the way you are, she's going to recognize you can't fuck. You can't draw out the whore and the slut and the nasty fucking woman I want to be. So all you're gonna draw out is this kind, sweet woman that's gonna have a bunch of fucking wants that you ain't gonna get to because she ain't gonna want to fuck with you, man. But what's your other question? Since you really don't want to listen and learn, what's your other question, buddy?
Okay, the other question is related. It's to sound check the coworkers there. You talk about using your
Why would you care about her coworkers? Guys, what do you mean coworkers? You said she don't work there. Was she just a customer?
She does.
The co-workers have nothing to do. Call her. The
Wait. He said co-workers. Wait, does she work there?
No, she's
no. She doesn't.
So you worried about the workers looking at you like you are harassing her?
Yeah, just because I frequent there a lot. That's what.
Okay, let me talk to him, guys. There is nothing wrong with introducing yourself to a fucking woman. Once you guys, you're not gonna walk up on her and say, "Call her. What's your name, real quick?"
My name is Nick.
Okay, so Nick, you're not gonna walk up on a woman and say, "Hey, ma'am, my name is Nick. You want some dick?" You're not gonna walk up on a woman and say that, right? What you're gonna do, like a classy fucking man with some common sense, you're gonna walk up on her and introduce yourself like a normal human being. If she is receptive to the conversation you're putting out, then you're going to take the conversation and advance it to the point where you're talking to her about why you're talking to her. That's it. That's not harassment. Harassment is when she says, I think I got to pass. Girl, why not? Come on, girl. Now, look, let's go out one time. If you don't like it, we ain't never got to do it again. Now you're harassing her.
All right, but Zach, here's the problem, brother. Zach, you're a billion% right, but here's the problem. Caller. The problem where Zag is right, but Zag is going to be wrong for you, is because you don't believe in yourself. You're going to come off as weird and creepy, that creepy guy in the store, wherever you're at, because you don't believe in yourself. And Zag is right. You can grow up to a woman, but the problem is that you're going to come off desperate. You're going to come off weird, or you're going to come off creepy. She's got to choose one of the three, because that's all you can come off as. Desperate.
Steve, when we were in Miami, when we were in the fucking lobby with the waitress, the other chick that was bringing us ice cream, and the fucking flight attendant chicks or that company, we was flirting with all them chicks.
Right, but Zach, right, but no, Zach,
My bad. I ain't saying it all loud.
No, it's cool. No, Zach, we gamed up, baby. We gamed up. This young man is. What I'm saying is, you're asking about. Fuck you, Zach. You're asking about the sound check. The sound check is not the sound check, young man. You have to learn to execute a certain amount of steps. The sound check has nothing if there's no execution. What does the sound check matter? Caller.
I hear you. Mm-hmm.
No,
I hear you.
I don't want you to hear me. I want you to caller. Look,
answer.
Please, dog. We're trying to help you here, man, because it's like you're spitting in our face, dog, and you're being very disrespectful. And I'm trying to be as nice as I can. This is you're right. This is a disrespectful call. No, it's cool. We're not mad at you.
I don't mean to disrespect you.
You do, caller. Let me please listen to me.
It's just this one scenario. That's all. I don't know.
Caller, please listen to me. Please listen to me. I'm explaining why it's disrespectful. If you have been listening to us for a whole fucking year, and we have been giving you, lacing you with nothing but game, we are telling you that you need to learn how to fuck and be sexually experienced around a woman. You need to work on your mouthpiece. You need to work on this. You need to work on that. And then for you to say you've been listening for a year and then call in and tell us about a fucking woman that you're not even talking to or you'll never meet. Please like explain that.
Yeah, these hypothetical situations. And Steve, I agree when y'all ask, oh, what should I have done? Right. Okay, the proper question is, hey, going forward, what can I do better?
But no, Zach, fuck no, because we've told him for a year what the fuck. It's one thing if we never told you what to do for a year.
Yeah, we've been saying
consistently
with a whole lot of detail, Steve, about how to deal with women. Yeah,
breakdowns and everything, and yet you look at a woman you want. Now, look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'll walk into wherever the fuck I want to walk into, and you know what? You know why they ain't gonna say, well, he's oh man, he's talking to all those women. You want to know why? You want to know why I call her?
What?
Because they already gonna know.
I want to know why.
Because they already gonna know. Who is Steve gonna pull today? And y'all don't even understand this. No, I'm dead. That's it. Zach understand what I'm about.
I know. My local convenience store, they know I flirt with the chicks there. They know I do.
To a point when you go up to them, they say, who'd you pick up today, Steve? What woman did you talk to? Or to a point, Zach, where they say, hey, yo, there's one around here right now, dog. I know dog. We get motherfuckers saying, yo, man, there's one in the store right now. Man, there's this one that you need to holler at, man.
Hey, Steve, you know what they be asking? So have you found the one yet? No, but I found another one. I found one, but I found another one.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, they know when you walk in the place, they're like, oh shit, here we go. And they sit back, they watch, like, okay, he gonna talk. This is okay, call her. When I was a bus boy at Red Lobster, I was a bus boy. They knew that when a table of women sat down, I don't give a fuck if it's their parents, I don't give a fuck who's sitting there. When they see one, they say, Steve, we got one. Sorry, let me take off my fucking. Then everybody's like, oh shit. And everybody run to the thing, they peep around and they see what I'm doing. Because they know it's expected of me to do that shit. They don't sit around and be like, Steve, you can't be creepy. Everybody's going to be watching you. No, they want to see what I do.
Right,
and hey, we got it. Hey, Steve, we got a table. Yeah, what's up?
You got to be the shit to holler at a chick in front of her parents. I don't think guys understand to holler at a chick in front of her parents.
Oh, that's all you can do at Red Lobster. Because when they have those big tables, no. I'm that motherfucker. And that's why everybody will crowd around to see what happens. Because they like, oh my God, let's see what he's going to do. That's what I'm saying. You should be able to walk around and everybody know, oh shit, which one he going to talk to?
I can holler at this chick in front of anybody.
Anybody.
In front of, if Jesus Christ himself was there setting up the table for the 12 motherfuckers and the chick was about to sit at it, I'll holler at her right there too. You know what I'm saying? For anybody.
Young man get turned down. And they be like, oh, damn. Oh, well, hey, but Steve, man, better. That's what I'm saying. You don't get them all, but I'm not going to let one slide that can have the opportunity of a lifetime to get on my dick, to come, to make that pussy purr, Zach, to be her cause and her cure, to make her cry, to make her orgasm, to upset her, to make her territorial, Zach, to make her jealous, to make her want to leave, to make her want to call back. Why would I not allow her that luxury, Zach? I don't understand. Why would I not allow her that? See that call? That's what we're saying, man.
Hey, I would, Scary Perry. I would most definitely holler at Mary Magdalene. Yes, I would. I heard through the grapevine that she was helping Jesus financially when he was on his he's going from village to village. She was funding that, right? That's why Jesus was fucking with her. That's why Jesus said, "All is forgiven, my child." Yeah, I know you used to be a prostitute, but all that money you made from whoring, you took that money. And you're putting it right back into me. Look at the investment that you're putting into me. I forgive you, my child.
And I'm like, hey, Mary, you heard of a MILF before, baby? Now, hey, so caller, do you have any other questions or anything, big dog? Because we want to help you, dog, but you can't do it by yourself. And I know it's frustrating for you. And I do want to say this for all you guys out there. I think what the problem was, sir, it wasn't just you walking up to her. It was aftermath. And that's a lot of problem as well. Because you can't just go around staring at women. It's weird. Y'all got to stop that. Either you're going to go after it or just put your head down like you do. Put your head down, look at the floor, and go about your way. But y'all cannot stare at a woman and keep staring. That's what's going to get you in trouble.
Let me, because women know you're staring. Women are not dumb. Let me just say this as an aside about Mary Magdalene. Look, Jesus had it right. It's not about the booty, it's about the duty. See, Jesus showed you the way. He showed you the blueprint. He said, look, I don't give a fuck how many bodies she got. Is she cooperative right now? Is she doing what I need her to do right now? Is she campaigning and auditioning for a role in my life right now? Steve, is she an asset to me, Steve? Steve, is she supporting my purpose? Mary Magdalene financially supported his purpose. Jesus said, you damn right I'm fucking with her. Right? So if that's good for Jesus, nigga, it's good enough for me. Know what I'm saying? So all y'all chicks, I don't care about your body count, your fucking sexual past. All I know is hashtag your debit card works too. I welcome you. Know what I'm saying? Come hither. Know what I'm saying? And pray at the altar of K-Zaggin, and I forgive you. Repent for your sins. I forgive you. Know what I'm saying? Just slide that credit card this way, and we're all good. Go ahead. Go ahead. And the church said amen.
Caller, you have it. Caller, you have any other questions, my brother, man?
I do not.
All right, man.
Not right now.
All right, come on, dog. Get to coaching, dog, okay? I don't want to see you a year from now doing. Come on, be better, okay, buddy?
I fucking got this shit. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Appreciate you, man. Respect. We got y'all, guys. I got a question. Put a Q. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to the video real quick. I just want to make sure that we have all the questions. There's a few more questions real quick, but we'll get to the questions in a second. Let's see. We'll get to the questions real quick, but let's get back to the last part of what he was saying, Zag, so we can get into the show. But here we go, Zag. Here we go. Here's the last little bit. I'll back it up a little bit. Just a smidge, and we'll get back to what he's saying. Here we go.
I love you.
So you're always honest.
Always.
Yeah.
Say you like my makeup, you want me to be honest? Fuck no.
Right there, Steve. Come on, stop. Guys, look, Steve, what did he say? If a woman asks him, do you like my makeup? He said, fuck no. Ladies, I will say fuck no too. Man, go take that shit out. That shit look whack. But I will tell you the truth. That shit look whack, baby. Come on, you too pretty to be putting that shit on. Take that shit off, right? I will tell you the truth. I'm not gonna be mean, but I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? So what a lot of guys do is, especially when they very first meet women, a lot of guys tiptoe around telling women the truth. So what happens is, months, a year or two into the relationship, when you get a little tired of her a little bit, and when you get used to her, now you find yourself being a little more honest about certain things, and a woman isn't prepared for how honest you are because you used to be tiptoeing around shit. This is why out the gate, you got to let women know, look, I'm going to keep it real with you all the time.
Yeah, I totally agree. And gentlemen, again, if y'all have a question, please put a Q. We got y'all covered. Hold on, let me grab this question right here. This guy says, I live with a woman and she is concerned because I don't talk to her through it. See, sir, young man, please leave that woman alone so she can find a real man. Can you do that, please? Please, I'm dead serious, dog. But I think what you need to do is do an honorable thing. I think a lot of y'all losers need to let women go so they can be with winners. And I think that is a very mean, rude, and disingenuous thing that you're doing. And you're causing women to be hated, being mean and shit. You're the problem.
Well, but see, Steve, I would venture to say that he has been inconsistent. And Nicholas Yeager, I either want you to call up or I want you to confirm what I'm about to say. This is what I think Nicholas Yeager did. And this is what a lot of guys do. A lot of you guys are guilty of this. And you wonder why you have drama in your life. Right? A lot of you guys, when y'all very first meet women, y'all give women VIP passes to your life. Right? They have backstage passes to your life. You open up your life, you just let women walk on in, you give women keys to the kingdom after 2 weeks. Right? And what happens is y'all spend a lot of time talking on the phone with these women. Y'all spend a lot of time texting. Y'all might even do a few dates. Y'all spend a night with these chicks after fucking them. And what happens is the woman gets used to that type of attention that you've been giving her, right? The frequency of the phone calls, the frequency of the texting. And then you realize you don't like her as much as you thought you did, and you start to get a little tired of her. So what you do is you start to pull back some of those phone conversations you used to have. You start to not respond to her text as frequently as you used to. And this is something else that you do. See, let me just finish it up with this.
You gotta take your time, dog.
The worst thing you guys can do, let's say y'all got a job or the woman got a job and she got 2 15-minute breaks and a 30-minute lunch break. If you talk to her every fucking lunch break and both your 15-minute breaks and you do that shit for weeks or months at a time, she's going to expect that you're going to do that all the time. And the moment you stop doing that, that's when she's going to say shit like that. So a lot of times you guys set yourself up and you set out to do shit that you can't be consistent with doing. And then a woman calls you out on it later and you end up arguing about it. But it's your fault because you set that shit in motion. Stop introducing shit to women that you can't be consistent with.
Yeah, I agree. And I think a lot of y'all guys, I mean, again, y'all should be ashamed of yourself, man. Y'all got to be better men, dude. Y'all, again, again, I don't think you understand what a man is, especially in a relationship. And you are holding that woman hostage and you're showing her and you're really bringing her down. And you don't realize that a lot of you guys, because you don't like yourself, so you're taking a woman that looking for your leadership, but you're leading her in the wrong direction. So what you need to do is let her go, be an honorable person and let her find a man, because you're a fucked up ass individual and you're going to create a broken woman. And that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of these young men, unfortunately, create broken women. You know what I mean?
Well, let me tell you guys, all the drama in your life was created by you. Okay, guys, listen to me. All the drama in your life with women was created by you, right? I don't care if it's just a casual situation. I don't care if it's a relationship, a marriage, if you got kids with the chick and all that other shit. All that drama was created by you. And what I mean by that is this. In the very beginning, when you very first meet women, everything you do matters. You come out the gate, what you present to women, who you present to women, right? All of that matters because after months and years have passed by, what you presented is going to manifest itself in something broader. So if you presented bullshit, you're going to have drama and toxicity in your situation, right? If you can't keep up with what you presented to women, like for all you guys that be introducing all this non-sexual intimacy and you're only doing that to get some pussy. Well, you got to do that. I got to let her spend the night. I got to take her out and do all of this fly shit because that's the only way I can fuck her, right, is to do this. Well, then whatever you did to get her, you better keep doing to keep her. And I'm not telling you to keep women. Women are nothing to be kept. But what I'm telling you is whatever it is women are attracted to when it comes to you, the moment those things cease to exist, they're going anyway.
Right. So, guys, if y'all have a question, please put a Q, gentlemen. Lines are open, but let's continue about sexual honesty. Now, gentlemen, I'm not talking about sexual honesty, Zag, in a way where you just gonna walk up to a woman and say, "I want to fuck you." We're not talking about that, Zag. Let's talk on that. You got it first, Zag. You got it.
Okay, so when we talk about sexual honesty, gets you respect from the women on your terms. It's not about telling women you want to fuck, right? If you're in a woman's face, you're smiling in her face, you're being very polite, very pleasant with your verbiage. women are going to automatically assume you want to fuck anyway. Or at the bare minimum, they're going to feel like you want something from them. So when we talk about sexual honesty, you got to, and Steve, this is the way that I always put it. When you deal with women, they need to consent twice. Okay, yes. So they need to consent to the actual physical act of being entered by you, being touched by you. So women need to consent to the sexual act of fucking with you, but they also need to consent to the scenario surrounding the sex. Meaning this. If a woman says, okay, I'll have sex with you under the presumption that this is going on. So she's consenting to sex with the scenario of this is going on, but I'm also consenting to the physical act of it. So what I mean by that is this. If you tell a woman, I'm not fucking with nobody but you, and she says, okay, I'll fuck you, or I'll fuck with you. Part of the reason why she's fucking with you and fucking you the way she is with the expectation or under the presumption that she's the only one. So when I say women got to consent twice, they got to consent to the actual act and to the scenario. So even when you first meet women and you're dealing with women, and women know they're not the only one, for a woman to not only consent to fucking you the first time, for her to continue to fuck with you for a period of time, there has to be an understanding as to the expectation of what's going on. So she has to consent twice.
Always has to, but this is, gentlemen, women are going to fucking ask you things, and they're gonna want honest answers. Gentlemen, I'm telling you guys, Zach, I've always said, Zach, you know how we used to, just like clean the Ross, just get rid of women and all this other shit and start all over, get a new batch of women and all other shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like pruning leaves.
Yeah, women gonna ask you, are you whatchamacallit? Are you Elizabeth? Let me tell you something, baby girl.
I hate when people ask those dumb questions, bro.
No, and I got Elizabeth. Let me tell you something, baby girl. It doesn't matter if a motherfucker's married. Doesn't matter if he's got a girlfriend. Doesn't matter if he's living with a woman. When you're that guy, Elizabeth, you'll fuck him, and you'll be glad to get fucked by him. So
I want her to call in and explain to us why she chose to ask that dumbass question. So let me explain, Steve.
Okay, go ahead, but I'm gonna tell you why. Go ahead, explain.
Okay, let me explain. So let's look at the title of the show. Sexual honesty gets you respect from women on your terms. So we have a live stream on YouTube where we're telling men to be honest with women, but because Elizabeth is triggered by something, she is focused on whether or not we're married. What the fuck does that have to do with what the fuck we're talking about?
You want to
Nothing.
know? No. It has. You know why? You want to know why? Because somewhere, some part of Elizabeth's life, somebody got between her butt cheeks and fucked the shit out of her. And you know what? Because of her fucked up ass attitude, he said, you know what? You ain't getting no more dick. So she saw this probably. It kindled some fucking bad, mean emotions and feelings. And she's mad. She's just, and I'm not, listen, Elizabeth, I'm not even going to call you bitter. But it doesn't fucking matter what we are or what the guy is into. I'm going to tell you right now, Elizabeth, because guess what? When you're him, you women don't fucking care. So
exactly, bro. It's just unfortunately, you have and shout out to the real women. Shout out to the real women in the chat, the women who got some sense, who understand exactly what we're saying. And God bless all you wayward women in the chat who are asking goofy ass questions and all this other shit. Sade. So maybe she's asking from a different perspective about cheating men. We don't care. We don't care about that.
How is it cheating if she knows what the fuck we are? She knows. She makes the choice, Sade. She makes the choice. She's gonna know. Look, you're not the only one. You're not.
Okay. Steve, hold on real quick. Elizabeth Home, Stop watching us. Get your ass off the internet and go fix your family a home cooked meal. Why are you listening to us? Why? If you're married with 4 kids, why are you concerned with what we're talking about? Get up, log off right now and go fix your family dinner. Go do that.
Are you serious, Elizabeth? Are you serious? Elizabeth, have your man call the show.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. Like,
I can tell that. Hold on, Zach. So I can tell that pussy that his bitch is somewhere she shouldn't be right now.
Yeah.
Tell your man to call in, so I can tell that pussy that his bitch is somewhere she shouldn't be right now. Right now, you should either be reading bedtime stories, tucking them little fucking kids in bed, and goddamn getting their lunch ready for tomorrow. Get the fuck out.
Instead of worrying about 2 strange men being married or not. Yeah, you got a whole husband and a family, and you're worried about who we giving dick to.
Oh, y'all see what I'm saying?
She worried about who we giving dick to, Steve, and she got a whole husband and shit.
I keep telling you, we remind her of that guy that spread those butt cheeks and fucked the shit out of her. That's why she listening. Because she know. That's why, man. Come on. Gentlemen, y'all got to understand something. Women don't want this information out. They don't want you to know that all these women will fuck you. And they don't give a fuck what you have going on.
And let me add this. And women, I'm going to give you an option to fix a problem that ails you all. You're not going to like what I'm about to say, but we're going to tell the truth and shame the devil this evening, right? So one of the ladies in the chat said something about cheating. One of the best ways to not be cheated on, ladies, is to be realistic about the man that you're dealing with. If you know you're dealing with a man who fucks with other women and he has options, why would you try and obligate that man to sexual exclusivity? That's dumb on your part. Ladies, listen to me. If you're dealing with a man and you know he's a player type, you know he has options of women, why would you try and obligate that man to sexual exclusivity? And then when he lies to you and you find out that he never stopped fucking other chicks, you mad at him. That's your fault. You knew what, like Kevin Gates said, you knew what he was. You knew what that man was.
And these women know. And we're not, and here's the thing. We're not tearing women down.
I'm just telling the truth.
We're just telling you the truth. See, gentlemen, y'all think beating around the bush with these women is the way to get their pussy. It's not. It's to be straight up with them. And guys, I'm telling you, they love assholes. They love us because they know that, you know what, at least he's going to do the thing that I'm not used to, Zag.
Yeah, even when it comes to sharing. Look, do y'all think, look, mark my words, there are women right now who are sharing men. And Steve, they have their good days and their bad days, Steve. They might be a little jealous on Wednesday and be okay by Thursday. It's perfect. But here's the thing, though. When you tell women the truth, it makes it easier for them to deal with reality, right? But when you lie to women, especially when a woman really likes you, when a woman really, really, really likes you, right? She wants to believe in her heart of hearts that she can have your dick to herself. She wants to believe that she's the only woman you're kissing on, touching on, fucking. She really wants that. And that's okay that she wants that. But you need to tell her the truth and tell her she can't have that, right? And it's going to bother her a little bit, Steve. She going to feel she going to feel some type of way. But Steve, once she realizes that she really can't find you nowhere else, right? She's going to settle into the reality of, I guess I got to do what I got to do to have him. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
And that doesn't make her a bad person.
No, it makes her a reasonable person.
Because all the fucking and all the stuff is going to be happening is going to be on the back end, you know. And Zach, and I know she's still listening. You want to know why y'all fuck guys like us? Because you know you never have to worry about insecurity. You know we ain't going to fuck up your life. We ain't gonna fuck up your shit. And Zach, if we see you walking our way with another guy, whether you're holding hands or not, that means that we're gonna walk past you. In time out, young man, let me educate you guys. You guys out here have to understand the difference between comedians and dating coaches. Comedians say shit to be funny. They don't give you dating advice. They tell you jokes, motherfucker. And the fact,
my bad. No, Anita Carter said something. I'm glad she said that. Anita, you're a blessing. Like, she said something, and I want to speak to it because I actually been thinking about this for the last couple of days. She said, but when you with her, she gonna put it on you. She gonna put it on him to try and get him, no matter if it works or not. I'm glad that you said that, Anita. Look, so guys, this is what some women will do. And this is how you know a woman got some game to her. This is how you know she lives in reality. And this is how you know she's a big girl, right? What Anita is saying is, if I'm sexually attracted to this man and I really like this man, I'm going to try and convince him to fuck with me and only me. I'm going to put it on him. I'm going to put this pussy on him. I'm going to suck his dick with no gag reflex and no hands and a whole lot of spit. I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to do whatever to get this man's attention because I want him to fuck with me outside of sex. But what Anita is saying, but while she's doing that, she understands that she can still not get him like she wants him. Well, she's gonna enjoy what she can get in the moment because she's a big girl. She got it.
And you know,
shout out to her.
And you know what, Zach? They're gonna love every fucking minute of it, and that's the thing. Even if they don't want to admit it, they love it because man, the difference is that why they will have and be in our world is because we unlock the whore in them, gentlemen. I don't think y'all fuckers understand this. Being sexually honest, gentlemen, is going to let her know that with this motherfucker, I can be as nasty and naughty as I want, and he is not going to judge me. He's not going to shame me. He's not going to make me feel little, belittle me or anything. He's let me be what I want to be, and he still let me do what I want to do, and he ain't bothering me, Zach. You got
and that's the beautiful look. When a man and a woman get together, and nobody is lying, and everybody is straight up. If the guy is dealing with other women, the woman knows and she ain't tripping. Now she might care a little bit, but she ain't tripping, and that's the key. She might care a little bit, but she ain't tripping. A woman can still feel, I can't believe he giving other bitches all that good dick like he giving to me. But when she sees you, she keeps all of that shit to the side and she just enjoys you in the moment, right? So come on, man. But when a man, guys, when you tell women the truth and a woman is with it and she's like, I'm down, the peace that you have, the synergy that you have with that one, because there's no games. Everybody's honest. She's doing her thing with other dudes. You're doing your thing. So when she comes to you, and this is how you know that she's dealing with a grown-ass man. When she comes to you, and she says, you know, Carrie, you know I love spending time with you. You know I care about you. But, I've been wanting to be with you for a while. And, you've been kind of stalling me out. And, I've been seeing other guys. So there's this one guy I am seeing, and he wants to take it to the next level. So I'm just letting you know, I'm giving you a heads up that I'm going to go ahead and explore that. I'm going to miss you. But if anything changes, I'll call you. A man like myself and Steve and everybody from the Real Game No Theory podcast, we're going to say, you know what? I respect that. I wish you luck. Right? I wish you well in your endeavors. I hope everything works out with that guy. And I hope that motherfucker treats you right. You know what I'm saying? But you know what it is. When you want that old thing back and you want that good loving, you got that number. If anything changes, come on back. And for you to have that conversation with a woman and everything is cool, bro, that's peaceful. That's invaluable. That's an invaluable piece of peace, right? To be able to have that type of conversation.
So I posted with Melissa saying, and it's not a thing of I can't. It's a thing that, you know what, I don't want to give my mind and my body and everything to somebody that is going to please me in ways that I've never been pleased before. So what I've always said, Melissa, before I throw to my dog Zag on this is totally up to you. Nobody's going to ask you or beg you to change your mind, Zag. I mean, you just have to decide what you want to do, but ain't a real motherfucker ain't gonna rub
Anita Carter, I like the way that you think. I love it. She said I might want him too. She's saying, y'all, hold on. Why I gotta pick? How come I can't have the guy who's dating me seriously and have my fun guy on the side? Baby girl, you can have your cake and eat it too. Yes, you can.
She should. She should, man.
You can have your cake and eat it too when you got it like that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yeah. So that's what we're saying, dog. All right. Look, man. Dog. Look. Let me tell you something, dog. Let me tell you something, dog. You're gonna have to, dog. Please stop being fucking weird, dog. Y'all gotta stop trying to live your lives through another fucking man, dog. Please shut the fuck up, man. Please shut the fuck up, please. But anyway, getting back to what she was saying, you know what? And gentlemen, there are a lot of women out there that can have their cake and eat it too. And no. There,
Somebody called her 3 or 4. Somebody called her that.
Who said that? Who called her?
I think one of the, I think a female, corner, Melissa, somebody.
No. Hey, she ain't a 3. Hold on, wait. Hold on a second. Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Well, you said 3 or 4.
Hold on, you said
Melissa, you said 3 or 4 right there, 8:55.
We got question 3 or 4. What's your name? What's your question?
Yeah, this is Mr. Hicks. I have a quick question. I was calling in about that question I just asked earlier, Steve, and I wasn't worried about K-Zach. It was just a question.
All right, bye, man. All right, anyway, like I was saying before, look, no, let me tell you something. Look, you're not a, listen. When women say and call you a 3 or 4 after you being honest about what you're saying, it's just they know they would do the same shit you would do, Anita. They're just not, and I excuse my word, woman enough to admit the truth.
See, but that's the best kind of woman. See, guys are afraid of honest women, bro. I love if a woman tells me straight up, hey, I'm doing my thing. I'm not mad at that. Like to me, bro. Do you know? Because to me, Steve, this is how I look at it. 2 people who can be completely transparent belong together. Like, it makes sense for me to fuck with you because I'm honest about how I'm moving. You're honest about how you're moving, and neither one of us are insecure about it. We just go together.
Listen, gentlemen, please listen to me. Every judgmental woman and every woman in here, guys, I'm telling you, and I don't give a fuck what they say. When you're him, that just H-I-M, when you're him, these women can say whatever the fuck they want to say on the front end, Zag, but they know on the back end they're going to get that fucking pussy up, and they know it out.
And it's okay. It is okay. It's okay. Look, like, and I think Anita said it, we're grown folk. It's okay. It's okay. As long as look, here's my mindset when I go out in the world. And shout out to Saint Latina because I know he said it. Be good to good people. Be a courteous human being. I'm not a nice person, and I'm not an overly kind, friendly person either. But I'm a courteous human being, right? Damn. Don't be malicious to anybody. Don't con nobody. Don't do nobody dirty. That's it.
Dog, will you stop fucking calling us? What the fuck do you want, man? What?
I had a question. Yes, I had a question, Steve.
Oh my God, dog. What's your question, man?
My question is, if there's somebody that caught your eye at the mall, but she's in a girl's store, is it bad to walk in the girl's store?
Are you fucking? Call her. God, why do y'all keep asking us these hypothetical situations? If this happened, if that happened, well, why not talk to us about something that actually happened?
Wait. Did it happen to you, or are you making this shit up?
No, it happened. It happened.
When did it happen?
Today.
And what did you do?
I didn't walk in.
So then why?
Then why are you calling about it? It's already over with. It already passed, brother.
Why are you asking us about it?
If that happens again, I want to know.
Motherfucker, come on, dog. Are you fucking...
Okay, let me ask you a question. If you're out and about and you see a woman that you are attracted to, why wouldn't you approach her?
Why wouldn't you? Dog, Zach,
why wouldn't you?
How many women stores I have walked the fuck into?
Bro, you know how many lingerie stores I have walked into?
You right.
But
what?
Come on, man.
That like the tampon aisle, how you
Oh my God, dog.
No, I also I've been in a tampon aisle. Bro, I got daughters and shit. I've been in the motherfucking aisle picking up some maxi pads or something, and there's a chick right there. And I'm like, oh, it must be a light flow week for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at what she got, and we joking and laughing. But why y'all so embarrassed about shit when it comes to women? Come on, man.
I get it. Hey, I like that head case, Zach and Steve, man. Appreciate y'all. That was my question right there.
Anyway, guys, for the real ones that really want help, please call in. Please call in if you actually really want. Now, bye. Get the fuck off the thing. Get the fuck out of here, man. Ain't no fucking student, motherfucker. What kind of a student of mine is not going to walk in and talk to the woman he wants to talk to? Because he's gracing her with dick. Shut your fucking ass up. There ain't no goddamn student asking that bitch ass question. Man, I don't understand about y'all guys, man. Why do y'all want to lose, man? Why? I'm saying to y'all guys out.
My bad, Steve, go ahead.
I'm just saying to y'all guys out here, man. I'm saying to y'all guys out here. We're trying to tell y'all guys out here. You cannot ever be sexually honest with a woman when all you're doing is lying to your fucking self. It won't work, Zag.
Yeah, you can't be honest with people when you lie to yourself. It's impossible. You cannot be honest with people when you lie to yourself. It's literally impossible to do that, right? So a lot of you guys, and this is the second phone call we got where a guy hit us with a situation that already passed. Hey, I saw this girl yesterday or last week. I didn't say anything. What do you guys think about that? I think you're a scared coward. That's what I think about that.
That's what I'm saying.
Because guys, the only men that can afford to just chill are men that get women. If you're the type of guy where women are few and far between, when you're out and about and you see something that you think is visually appealing, man, you better go talk to her. Because a lot of you guys, y'all be going years without fucking. And I don't see how y'all do that. And now, if you want to go years without fucking because you're taking some kind of spiritual journey, I salute you. But if you're going years without fucking, but you want to fuck, but women just aren't fucking you, come on, man. Like talk to women.
Exactly. Their biggest issue is, I will keep saying it, they think fucking is putting something in a fucking hole. That's
that's very true. That's very true.
Fucking. Y'all guys think I just want to keep pumping and prodding and poking a hole. That's not fucking.
Well, you know what, Steve? Because they're so worried about the physical act of fucking, they're not thinking about the things that entice the woman to want to fuck.
Entice the woman to.
They're literally skipping steps. They're like, I want to fuck her, so I'm gonna say and do all of these things to try and backdoor my way into the pussy. But you never conduct yourself or say the things that are actually enticing to a woman, that makes a woman want to give you the pussy, that makes her just get moist with the thought of you touching her finally and being inside of her. Like get to that point first.
And what we saying with y'all as far as fucking, that these women won't tell you, but it's the dirty little secret. She wants to be bad and nasty, but only to the motherfucker who is badder and nasty enough to show her a different side of the world, man. Look,
Hey.
the thing she sees the world, she's polite, she's polished, and she's presentable, motherfucker. But
I would say this, Steve. When she meets you, she should meet her sexual match.
Man, oh man, dog. Not
See, when a woman meets you, she should be like, God damn.
No, Zach. No. Let's get it right, Zach, because you know what I'm talking about. She meets her sexual teacher.
Yeah. That's what I mean. When I mean by match, meaning she meets someone that can actually teach her something. Like, oh my God. Like, yeah.
Let me explain to y'all guys, these women, so y'all can understand. Every woman's sexual level is based on the average motherfuckers that they're fucking. Period. Which means that the highest level a woman has, Zag, I keep telling it, is her dildo and her finger. That's the highest level of sex for a woman because it is those two things that hit the switch, Zag. You see what I'm saying? It's those two things that only allow her to be as nasty and freaky and slutty and horse as she wants in the privacy of her own home or her car or wherever she get one off at, without judgment, without ridicule, without worry or anything. That's the highest level. So that means she doesn't know much, Zach. She doesn't.
Well, she hasn't really reached the depth of her sexuality yet. She hasn't seen the right, because there's a lot of times women don't even know what their bodies can do. Oh. They don't know what their bodies can do and what their bodies can go through when it comes to the type of orgasms they can have until they run into a certain kind of man and they realize, oh my God, I didn't have no, like sometimes women literally find out new things about themselves when it comes to certain men.
Keyword, certain kind of men. That's the thing. So that's why we're telling y'all guys, we're saying to you young men that if you want to fuck, I'm not talking about what you bring to a table or anything like that, but what are you working on to be so fucking arrogant, Zach? You see what I'm saying, Zach? To be that guy. You gotta. She wants the motherfucker that doesn't flinch when she's tested. She wants the motherfucker that doesn't beg for approval. She wants a motherfucker to say, "Hey man, I don't need your pussy as much as you want this dick." And they don't even understand that shit. Zach, talk on that shit, man.
Okay, hold on. I'll tell you something. Okay. All right. No, man, it's just look. This is something that we've talked about, Steve. The experience.
Yes.
Right. We talk about the amusement park. Well, you talk about the amusement park, but the experience, right? So even when we talk about sex, we talk about sex begins long before you physically touch the woman.
Oh my God.
Sex starts long before you get to the bed sheets. Right. That's when sex starts, right? And if more guys actually understood this, your conversations with women would be different. Yeah, Steve, if you can do that.
Hey, say no more.
Okay. So sex begins. This is why, again, and I'm gonna go back to the call that you and Lucario got earlier today when y'all did your show.
Yes, sir.
When he walked up to the woman and he never introduced himself. And what you don't realize is how you start a conversation can lend itself to the type of impact you have within that conversation with that woman, right? So a lot of guys, y'all want things to happen, but you're not moving in a way where you actually leave that type of impression on that woman where the intrigue, the anticipation, the excitement, right? Those things are there. Like, I can't wait to see him again. I can't wait. God, he smells so good. I can't wait to smell him again. But well, women are actually feeling that way. And this is this is the challenge for all you guys, including the guys that I mentor on the back end. My challenge for all you guys is make a concerted effort when you very first meet a woman face to face for the first time. Make a concerted effort to leave that interaction feeling like you said everything that needed to be said to get your point across with everything that you want to happen. And you feel confident that she understood and that she acknowledged what you was trying to do. A lot of you guys, when y'all leave interactions with women, y'all are clueless as to where the woman's head is really at.
Yeah, and Zach, Zach, it's back in. So I said it. So what I'm saying to you guys out here, I'm saying that you gotta set the uncompromising boundaries and everything. You gotta, you want to show her that you know what there is a way, Zach. You just gotta talk to yourself, man. There's you should not sit around, gentlemen, and try to figure out the woman. She needs to figure you out. She needs to see you are the one that is going to take her to the truth. Okay, real quick.
Exactly.
Yeah, her body, she wants to be unlocked. She wants to be controlled sexually. She wants to be led into those deeper waters. She wants a man that she can finally misbehave for the first time, not out of rebellion, but devotion to you. Not every man can handle these sides of women, but the only one who can is the one that she will burn cities for, gentlemen. She will do any and everything for that motherfucker because she's saying that, you know what, man, I don't really deserve you. But now that you're in my life and you're unlocking my nasty side, you know what? A man who is that guy that can fuck and that motherfucker, I got to say, that motherfucker, she can sense it. She can feel it in his calm, in his silence, the steel in his eyes, that he
silent dominance. Silent dominance.
Silent dominance, dog. That's what I'm
silent
saying.
Dominance.
Man, we don't hide who the fuck we are. We own who the fuck
silent
we
dominance.
are.
Look, and let me say this, because we talk about silent dominance. This is why a lot of times when y'all be checking women and, I got to talk to her about this, you don't always have to verbalize your feelings to women about every little thing you're thinking about, right? So when we talk about silent dominance, less is more, meaning only say what needs to be said. Don't overtalk. Don't explain yourself unnecessarily. I would say the most you should do with women is if a woman is confused about something, you definitely want to provide her some clarity so there's a mutual understanding so y'all can move forward in alignment with each other. But beyond that, like, you don't have to, like, when a woman is with a man, she should be like, you know what? When this motherfucker say something, he got something to say. So when he talk, I listen, because this man speaks with a purpose. He don't just run his mouth for the sake of his running his mouth and just saying a bunch of meaningless shit to me. This man speaks for a purpose, so when he speaks, it carries weight. Like, be that guy, right? I tell you guys all the time, over communication can kill attraction, right? Yeah. A lot of you guys, look, guys, regardless of what women say about some of the questions that they ask guys when they're on dates and shit, there are women who still want to be surprised. They still want a little air of mystery. They don't want to know your whole life story in fucking 2 weeks. Like give them doses of you. Like chill. Yeah.
Guys, when y'all that guy, and this is why we talk about sexual honesty, but what's behind the sexual honesty? That's what we're talking about. What we're saying to y'all guys, when a woman sees a motherfucker that doesn't rush, he doesn't chase, but everything he does, even in the way he moves, Zach, is calculated and it is deliberate because he realizes speed is desperation, but sexual power moves are rhythm. The walk is steady. The way he looks at a woman, where he wants to look, it lingers with the woman, man. You want the woman to feel like, oh shit, this motherfucker is talking to me like, damn, we talk to her, Zach. You're in my world now. Hey, welcome to my motherfucking world. And hey, look. And if you want to be in, you can be in. And if you don't want to be in, you don't. But hey, Zach, I'm gonna give you a contract you can't refuse. You're gonna get your pussy played with. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna laugh. You're going to enjoy deep conversations. I'm going to make nothing but statements, but also I'm going to tell you, if you want to find your person, find your person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because we move with purpose and not permission. We don't ask, we act.
And that's the beauty. And that's the beauty. Like you said it right now. If she wants to find her person, let her find. Because my thing is, this is my thing, Steve. I never want to lock a woman down.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
I never want to lock a woman down. Now, if a woman wants to be locked down by me, that's completely different, right? Yeah. But I'm not trying to cuff a woman or lock her down. I'm not trying to stifle a woman, right? Because this is what I know, Steve. This is what I know. I know, just me being, a man that I am, and me being on this planet and dealing with the women I've dealt with. I know that I'm gonna encounter women who not only desire me sexually, but they actually like me and shit, right? So they might want things from me that I'm not willing to give right now, right? And because of that, they might seek that from another guy that they're seeing. So if that guy gives them something that I'm not willing or I'm unable to give, I fully expect that woman to explore that, right? When we talk about free will, like even I think earlier today, UNL, the guy called in. He was talking about how he didn't care if the chick was fucking with other dudes, but come to find out he was going through the chick's phone, so he really did care if she was fucking other guys. Steve, this is just me. This is just my personal thing that I do. I never ask women not to fuck other guys. No. Like, even when I got into relationships with women, I never tell women, I want you to stop fucking with other men. I don't tell women that. Women come to me and they'll tell me they don't want to fuck with nobody else but me. So if a woman tells me that and we're exploring a relationship, now this is when I was in a monogamous shit. I don't do that shit no more. But back in the day when I was doing that shit, women will come to me and tell me that, right? I'm not going to ask a woman to stop fucking people because, Steve, I want her to make that decision of her own volition. Oh. I want her to feel like I don't want nobody dick but his. I don't want her to feel obligated because you know what? I can try and not fuck other guys because he's going to give me the title of a girlfriend. So I'll try not to fuck other guys for that title. I don't want a woman to do that.
Exactly. Well, I'm saying, guys and gentlemen, if you have a question, y'all gonna ask about anything, please put a queue. Lines are open, but y'all need to understand what we're talking about. Like I was saying, gentlemen, dog, what turns that pussy on is the fact that we don't wait for validation because we're always setting the tone. Okay? Every move that we make as men, and this is why they're gonna fuck with you, is that it's a choice, it's not a reaction. If I speak to her, it's because I have something to say. If I touch her, it's because I want her to feel something. And if I leave, it's because I'm done, not because I was pushed out. And a woman needs to feel that from you. But you need to know this about yourself, gentlemen, when you move like this. Because when women can tell these things about you guys out here, see, y'all got to understand, gentlemen, what these women know is that the majority of these motherfuckers fight for scraps. While motherfuckers like us watch from above. We watch y'all do that shit. We are totally aware of everything we do. And that's what I'm saying to you guys. A woman wants a man that doesn't beg or barter. She wants somebody who exists in his own world. Someone that I'm not trying to compete against her or try to get her. I'm going to create not only a new world, but a new lane that she can ride in. Like I tell you guys, when I meet a woman, I'm already working on our end. Listen to what I'm saying. When I meet her, I'm already working on the day that she's going to say, you know what, Steve, man, I love you too much. I can't take this anymore. Or I'm sad and I can't talk to you anymore. Or I don't want to do this anymore. I already said all that shit because I'm that motherfucker. I make sure that's how cold you can be. That's how many layers. And when you're that guy, they don't want to fuck with you. Some don't. Hey, guys, gentlemen, look. Some women don't want to unlock something that they don't want to lock up. Gentlemen, when you open up that door and that box of freaky, dirty, nasty, kinky and shit, I keep telling you, the only thing that can unlock that right now is her fingers and her dildo. Those are the only two things that is actually your competition. That's your competition, guys. That's the good news.
Oh, we done with the video, right? My bad. We done with the video. I just want to make sure.
The video only, the only video was on like 40 seconds. Was it
okay,
long?
Cool.
Was it long?
No. I don't think it was. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, but guys, if you guys have a question, put a queue. Lines open. But we're just saying for you guys out there, if you create new lanes and can show her new realities, man, that pussy going, man, they guys, I'm telling you, I know y'all guys think they ain't trying to fuck fast, but they fuck fast.
Well, not. Okay, hold on. Can you bring up 920? I want to address this 920.
Are you serious, dog?
Okay, so real quick. Okay, guys, if you schedule a consultation, okay, there's a link underneath all my videos. If you schedule a consultation, payment is due before the consultation. We're not going to do the consultation and you're going to pay me after. You know what I'm saying? That ain't going to happen. Now, for my Patreon people, right, who are on Patreon, depending on what tier you're on, one of the perks is a phone consultation. If you're setting up a phone consultation and you're on the Patreon, you need to tell me that you're on the Patreon and what tier you're on, because now I already know, because you're part of the Patreon, that I don't need a payment from you, right? This is, guys, help me streamline the situation to make it, friendly for everybody. Like, come on now. It's not hard.
Yeah. Guys, got a question. Hold on a second.
And chances are, real quick, Steve, my bad. And for all of you, for any guy who's ever did a set up a consultation with me, if I don't get a payment from you, I always message you on the app where you set up the consultation. I always message you and tell you, hey, payment is due. If you're on the Patreon, tell me your name on the Patreon. I always do that. Right? So you gotta look at the messages and shit.
Yeah, so guys, if y'all got a question, go ahead, dog. Come on, dog. Y'all just gotta come on, man. Y'all should be okay. O2, this is what I'm saying for you as well. I understand what you're saying, but why are you not asking fucking questions?
Well, he should have emailed me privately. I don't know why you didn't email me privately about it.
It's not even that. That's definitely email private, but why are you not asking questions knowing that you need some motherfucking help? This is crazy about you guys. It's crazy that y'all guys out here really don't want to win. Y'all guys out here, you want to do all this stuff. I'm glad that you want to talk to one back in, but why are you going to sit on your lazy fucking ass on the front end and bird watch when you have access to this motherfucker right now that you can ask him a question and get an answer? It doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't help, man. But you know what? Let me explain something to you. You're right. Hey, before we kick you out, man, you're absolutely right. And I'm sorry that you're here, but we wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, big dog. Peace out.
Let me say this about what he said. First of all, the foundation of everything that we talk about is manhood shit. About you having an identity, you having standards as a man, you having principles, you having honor, integrity, dignity, right? We teach you about how to be a man. And the reason why goofy ass guys like Brandon don't understand this is because they live their life to bust a nut. Like there are literally guys who live their life just to find women to bust a nut with. Like that's not where it is. That's not how grown men move, right? So everything starts with manhood. Anything in your life, every aspect of your life, if you don't have a solid foundation as a man, you're gonna make mistakes. You're going to fuck up. Now, here's the thing about keeping women. No, we're not going to teach you how to keep women. You don't even know how to keep yourself, but you're trying to keep a woman. Okay, that's loser shit. Why would we teach you how to keep a woman? No, what we're trying to teach you how to do is be a man. So when you do deal with women, you have favorable situations. You have favorable outcomes with women. But that starts from you being a man first. So if you're just trying to get some pussy, right, you're never going to have women who respect you. You're never going to have a woman who wants to stay. That dumbass shit talking about it helps you get a little cat. But no, the women don't want to stay with you because you're too worried about pussy. That's why they don't want to stay.
Women don't want to move that way, guys. And then, guys, if you got a question, please put a Q, guys. We got about 30 minutes left in the show, gentlemen. About 30 minutes left in the show. So if you guys have a question, please put a Q. We got y'all covered. There are no dumb questions like this. But
my best, dude.
Oh, you got it.
No, I was gonna say that shit be killing me, bro. Because if you think about it,
right,
every show, whether it's a pre-recorded video that we do, a live stream that we do, there's always lessons of manhood in every single one. There's lessons of manhood, lessons of keeping your word, lessons of being consistent, lessons of being a thorough man, a considerate man. Right? We talk about these things.
Right. And what we're trying to show you that man doesn't understand is that this is not short term, dog. We're showing you
these are life lessons, bro.
These are life lessons. Because women are not used to this, dog. Women are not used to men that just does. We don't move through the world. We bend realities and break algorithms in a woman to let them realize that all my life I've been nothing around guys who have been victims. They've been soft. They've been emotional. They've been abusive. They've been mean. They've lied. They've been disrespectful, beating around the bush, walking on eggshells. But for the first time in my life, I'm running into somebody that can teach me more about my body and my sexuality. So why wouldn't they fuck with you? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And let me say this, and I want guys to understand something.
And we got JJ, but go ahead, Zach. We'll answer your question.
Okay, real quick. So one of the things that we might talk about in this space is sex appeal, right? And I want guys to understand there's also a thing called relationship appeal, right? We tell you guys all the time, right? You can be a man who has sex appeal, but you have no relationship appeal, meaning you have no problem getting casual sex from women, but they don't want to fuck with you seriously because you have no relationship appeal. Conversely, there are those of you who have relationship appeal, but you don't have sex appeal. Women look at you like a good boyfriend, but they really don't want to fuck you like that because you don't turn them on sexually, but you have attributes that might make you a good boyfriend. The key is to be both. The key is to be a man who has sex appeal and a man who has relationship appeal. Most guys, and I think women will agree with me, most guys aren't both. Most guys are not sexually appealing and relationship appealing to women. Most guys aren't.
No, most guys aren't, and that's the frustration thing with women, guys. And we're showing you that we're not here to frustrate. Okay, I'm sorry. That Zach, I lied. They're going to get frustrated, but in different ways. The frustration, women can get frustrated sexually, like, damn, is he gonna call me? Man, you know what? I wanna play with my pussy. You know, oh, wait. I just want to hear his voice, Zach. I'm frustrated. You know what? I miss him. I just want to see him. I'm frustrated.
Hey, Steve, that's some real shit.
That's some real shit, dog. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. They're going to be frustrated, gentlemen, when they're with the real ones, because the real ones are it's going to be more of a sexual frustration. Like, this motherfucker makes me feel, I feel so connected and I feel so free with this motherfucker. I just don't know what to do. But hold on, we got a question right here. He says, Steve and Zach, how should I go about dealing with a woman who has a boy? Okay, JJ, come on, dog. Look. Listen. Y'all, look. Y'all, listen. I need y'all to understand something about women that y'all don't understand again. unless you see her with that person, sometimes women are not going to tell you no outright.
Yes.
Sometimes they're going to say, I'm married, I have a boyfriend, or some kind of a story with zombies, unicorns, and elves to go along with it because they don't know if you're the kind of person that is going to hit them, belittle them, or do something to them for breaking up with you, or not breaking up, but turning you down.
Yeah.
When they say they have a boyfriend, look, dog. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. You don't have to worry about all that shit. Present yourself. Zach, you got it, man. Come on.
No, so this is what I would say, and this is how you know you're not that guy. Guys, listen to me. Listen to me. First and foremost, I would tell you guys, if the woman has a man, a boyfriend, fiance, or husband, leave her alone. Just leave her alone. And let me explain why.
Is this nigga serious? Go ahead, Zach.
Hold on, real quick. So let me explain why. When a woman wants to fuck with you and she actually has a man, there's a certain way that she tells you that. Because she's not telling you that to shoo you away. She's basically saying, hey, I'm down to fuck with you, but just in the interest of full disclosure, I have somebody. Just so you know what it is with me. Here's the thing, though. Most of you guys, you're not built to be a side guy. You're not mentally or emotionally or even sexually built to be a side guy. This is another reason why we tell you guys, don't fuck with chicks at the gym. If you're in college, don't fuck with chicks in your class, right? If you got a job, you know what I'm saying, you should have a job. Don't fuck with chicks at your job, right? We understand that men and women in these places are fucking all the time. But most you guys who ask some of these questions, you're not built to be that guy. You're not built to be a work fuck buddy, a classroom fuck buddy, a gym fuck buddy, because of the way that you handle yourself around women. You're not built for that.
All right. So, young man, you got a minute to call in because we're not allowed to talk to children. And this is an adult platform. So you have a minute to call in and we gotta get you the fuck out. We cannot talk this way around kids. This is adult conversation for adults and not children. So you got 30 seconds to call the fuck in and we getting you the fuck out. You need to show us that you're an adult because we cannot have 15 or 16-year-olds in this motherfucker talking children. We cannot have that. So I'll give you a few more seconds, but I'll let you out now, buddy. Look, go to school, say your prayers and eat your vegetables, kids. This ain't for you. Get the fuck out. No, we can't. You can't have kids.
Let me tell this real quick story, Steve, about the whole boyfriend. Again, guys, I would recommend that y'all just leave women alone. A lot of these guys are simps out here. They are crashing out behind women. Don't be a statistic, right? Steve, I remember one time, Steve, I was in a mall, Steve, and I was on the first floor. And as I'm walking, I'm looking up to the second level, and there's like a little bridge that connects both sides. And there's a woman, right, and there's like a bridge with like a little banister bridge and shit, like a railing, if you will. So she's leaning up against that railing, hugged up with a guy. And there's like other people around them talking. So as I'm walking, passing underneath this bridge, she looks down. And her and I, we look at each other, Steve. And Steve, I do this, Steve. I hit her with the universal, phone joint. I do that. So she's hugged up with her man, Steve, and she's doing this behind her back. Like, wait a minute, like, wait. And then she's doing like this. She's pointing behind her back, like by the bathrooms. So basically, we're doing hand gestures to each other where she's telling me, yes, we can exchange numbers. Meet me over there in the bathroom. Meet me by the bathrooms. So I walked over there to the bathroom, waited for her to dismiss herself from her man. So my point is, it's not to brag. I'm not trying to brag. The point I want to make is, if you're not that kind of guy that can get at a woman, even though she got a man, then you're not that guy. If you have to ask questions about, well, if she got a boyfriend, what should I do? You're not that guy to even engage in that kind of activity.
Yeah, I would like to add more to that because I'll tell you why they're not the guy. Because if they do that and they get the woman zag, then their insecurity is going to override and be like, well, you're going to, oh, wait, are you going to meet another guy? Or are you going to the store? So what we're saying to y'all guys, if you're not, gentlemen, this is why we're trying to teach y'all this game. Because right now, you guys don't know how to present yourselves to even walk up to a woman. You don't know how to present yourselves to woo a woman or seduce a woman without manipulating a woman. And that is why sexual honesty is always going to get you the respect from a woman, because guess what? A woman knows a real motherfucker doesn't care. And that's why you got it, Zach.
And it keeps drama out of you. Steve, for the life of me, and what's mind-boggling and what blows my motherfucking mind,
yes, sir,
is that we give guys information about how to have drama-free interactions with women.
All the time.
Whether you want casual sex encounters, you're trying to date the woman, you want to eventually get into a more meaningful relationship, we give you guys steps on how to make everything drama-free.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not hard. It's not hard.
Yes, guys, we have less than 20 minutes left of the show. If you have a question, please put a Q or call in. We got y'all covered, gentlemen. We're here to help you. It's just a shame that you guys don't want to help yourselves. But and again, this is how women know. Y'all are all grown-ass men who have problems, who have issues, and you need help. But look at what you're doing. Y'all sit around and it's cool. It's cool, but y'all can never say you didn't have opportunity.
The information is here, Steve.
It's the craziest.
I don't know how many videos you got on your channel, but I got several hundred.
Crazy, man. It's crazy, man.
Like the information. And Steve, here's the fucked up part. We give so much free information. The free information alone should give you a leg up. Let alone the detailed information behind the scenes. The free information alone should give you a leg up above all these other guys that are trying to do it their way, but they keep bumping their head against a wall.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Guys, if y'all have a question, put a Q. If not, go ahead and call in. Okay, that's what I'm saying, dog. So any questions? Let me see in the chat. No, okay. So guys, if you have a question, we got y'all covered. And no, hey, girl, let me tell you something. A lot of these guys, they always they're the first to complain about women. They're the first to get mad at women. They're the first to blame women and all this other stuff. But y'all women just don't want to fuck tight pussy guys. And it's crazy.
Look, let me tell you something. I don't know any woman who doesn't want a genuine interaction with a man she cares about.
That is crazy.
Steve, I don't know if there's any woman that exists on a planet Earth that doesn't want a genuine interaction with a man she actually cares about.
Absolutely.
I don't know a woman that doesn't want that. So all you got to do is just give her that. Just instead of trying to figure out what women want and asking them goofy questions, just give her a genuine, authentic experience.
Absolutely. So what we do, last round. Hey, so what we do, wrap it up. Hey, last round of questions, guys. If y'all ain't got none, we're gonna wrap this up because we don't want to waste your time and we could be doing something else. Okay. So villain, I'm going to kick you out. And you're not serious about the question. So we're gonna go ahead and release you from the show. Goodbye. This person says, when should you tell a woman you're not? Wait a second. Let's go ahead and grab this call. We'll get your question in 1 second. 678, sir. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
Hey, this is Aaron. We talked earlier. I was talking about the.
Did you get her number?
The lady.
Did you get her number?
Yeah, she sent me her number. She said she's on the phone right now.
No.
And that she would tell me when she was over. But we can just give her a call.
How long ago was this?
This was 20 minutes ago.
Then you're going to call her. You're going to text her right now. I'm about to call you. Text her right now and say, I'm about to call you.
All right.
Yeah, give her that's dope. Yeah, and I've done that too, Steve. Just to give him a heads up
Yeah.
So that way they can drop what they're doing and focus on me, what I'm about to talk about.
Exactly. That's the trumpets blowing before the king rolls into town.
Exactly. I'm about to call you. Get ready.
Get ready. I'm about to call you. Okay.
Hey, I just blew the trumpet.
All right, you did. Okay. And so go ahead and we'll wait a few minutes to see if she responds, and then we're gonna make the call, dog. So what So what are you gonna say?
And now,
what are you gonna say to her?
Yeah. So I wouldn't like, she said okay.
All right.
So
see that right there, guys. So what I'm saying is, she asked you. Now you gonna get your laptop. I need you to write this shit down. Come on, dog. Come on. I need you to write this down so you can go ahead and lace it with this game, dog. See how he said, I'm about to call you, told her what's up. She said, okay. About to roll up in here.
All right, I've got the stream pulled up.
No, I'm saying so you could type, because I'm going to tell you what to say. I just need you to type it.
Yeah, and real quick, hold on, caller, listen. When you repeat it back to the woman on the phone, it's very important that you say what Steve says verbatim. Don't add anything else. Don't add anything before, anything during, or anything after. Say what Steve says and get the fuck off the phone.
So,
all right.
Okay, here's the question I want to ask. I'm asking you right now, real quick. So, you already smashed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go? You ready to fuck again? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'll fuck again.
I mean, okay. You just. I was just under the impression that you maybe you didn't want to fuck or something. So I just wasn't sure. So she asked you what was going on again. What did she ask you again?
She asked me how I was doing.
Okay, how you doing?
K-Zagan mentioned it could be like how she wants to be perceived. So she is like Muslim hijab.
No. Stop right there. You're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. Caller. Let's look at the facts. Let's take your feelings out of it. Here's the fact. Okay, hold on. Let me say this. Here is the fact. The fact is, she likes you. The fact is, both of you are sexually attracted to each other. How do you know this? Because you both had sex and enjoyed it. These are the facts. Let's stick to the facts, not your feelings.
Right. So let me ask you a quick dumbass question. If you already got the pussy, right? You already got the pussy, yes. So what does all this Islam stuff matter if you already got the pussy?
Yeah, come on now.
Tell me, explain to us, what does it matter if you already got the pussy?
Shit, it don't.
So then why the fuck are you bringing this shit up then? Why are you bringing it up?
Yeah, that was me overthinking.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, let's focus on the task at hand, fam. Let's focus.
Okay. All right. So, all right, before we start the task at hand, when do you want to fuck and what time do you want to fuck and where do you want to fuck at?
All right, so I am free on Thursday. I'm free Thursday.
All right, what time?
Evening. I'm thinking
what time?
What time?
What time? What time?
What time?
5.
5 o'clock.
5 in the afternoon during rush hour traffic?
Yeah, come on, dog. We can't do it in rush hour traffic. Okay. Come on, dog. Come on. We want to set the tone and shit. Come on, man. You can't fuck in a cracker like she don't want.
Yeah, and she probably got a job and shit. You got to give her a chance to get home and wash her coochie and shit. What's up with you, bro?
Gotta let her clean her ass up a little bit, dog. She been walking around sweating and all that shit. So you gotta give her a chance.
So does she work? Do you know if she got a job or not?
I haven't talked to her in a while. I don't know.
Okay. So let's assume she works the 8 to 5, 9 to 6 schedule. So she needs some time to get home and wash her ass and maybe grab something to eat. So why don't you set something up around 8 or 9?
7?
Why don't you set something up around 8 or 9?
Okay. Let's do 8.
Yeah, see, hold on. Let me say this real quick. Caller, hold on real quick. Because this caller, hold on real quick. This is the teachable moment. I want you guys to understand something. As much as we tell you guys to be selfish and to prioritize yourself, which all these things are true, you're still dealing with a second person. Yeah. So when you're trying to set something up with a woman, it's very, very important that you understand when she's available. But you also have to be considerate of the fact that maybe she got a job. So you have to account that she got to drive to you. So she may have to go home first and take a shower. So when you plan things and with the thought in mind to give her an opportunity to freshen up and get herself straight.
Yeah, before she get up on that dick. All right.
Yeah, exactly. You want it clean. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you're gonna do with it when you see it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's give her Saturday at 8.
All right, Saturday at 8. Okay. So now, all right. So she asked how you doing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what you're gonna say is you're gonna say to her, you know what? Hey, you know what? Now I read you, there was a text message, right?
Yes.
Okay, the reason why I'm calling you.
Got it.
Okay. Was because I wanted to answer your question of how I'm doing.
All right.
And I'd rather tell you like this right now. I'd rather tell you now. I'd rather tell you over the phone, excuse me. I'd rather tell you over the phone than send you a text message.
All right.
Because that way you can feel exactly what I'm saying.
Got it.
I won't be able to tell you how I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I will show you how I'm doing when you come over. The date Saturday.
Yeah. Tell us Saturday at 8 o'clock. Don't stay around 8. Say at 8 o'clock.
Not around at 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So we can continue where we left off. Now, the last time you fucked, was it in your bed or where's the last time you fucked?
My car.
Oh my God, damn it.
You ain't got your own spot? You got your own spot?
Your own spot?
Nah, I don't. I showed my mom.
Bro, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. Because you're too young to get a hotel too. It is what it is, Steve. It is what it is, Steve.
Okay. The car is man's best friend.
All right, that's
no, it is what it is. You're 19. You live with your parents. You can't get a hotel. It is what. How is she the same age as you?
Yeah.
So
okay.
They're too young. So I'm gonna pick you up. Yeah, let her know I'm gonna pick you. Right. I'm gonna pick you up at 8 o'clock or Saturday 8 o'clock. I'm gonna pick you up. Now, where did y'all fuck at? Was it Lake Spread Your Ass Cheek? Where'd y'all fuck at?
Yes, Lake Spread Your Ass Cheek, feeding the ducks, all that.
All right, where was it? What was the place called? You know, whatever the place is called. You know where it's at. Tell her, and we're gonna go over there. Cause now you can't do it you gotta take her when it's dark now, dog. That's why it's good that.
Hey, do you have a place called like a little ridge called a lookover ridge or fucking the here under the stars? You don't have a place where you can park and make that happen?
Wherever they fucked me made it happen. Wherever they were fucking, he made it happen.
I can tell you the last place where we went and fed the ducks. We're going back there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, do your thing. There you go. Quack, quack. Go ahead and make it happen.
Quack, quack, bitch. All right, go ahead. Let's get it. Go ahead and make that call. Call her right now and tell her that. Let's go.
And don't add caller. Just say what Steve said and nothing else.
Now listen. If she you're gonna call and do this shit live. You're gonna call her live and merge the call so we can hear this shit, motherfucker. So listen. Okay. If you get stumbled or she tongue ties you, just say that hey, look, let me go. I got a real quick phone call. Let me grab it and I'm hit you right back. Okay. That's your escape hatch. Okay. If she's challenging you and doing anything like that, you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. So,
all right.
Do you know how to merge the call?
Add. I hit add.
Okay, wait. Do you have a Samsung or a fucking shitty ass iPhone?
Yes, I got the microwave phone. I got the iPhone.
Oh God. All right. So let me go. God damn it, it's gonna burn my eyes. Let me find this shit for all you shitty iPhone aficionados. How to merge. All right, I guess. All right, so let me walk you through this shit. Okay. The first thing you got to do, and we don't have time for that, is to wear a yellow suit. We got to pass that. We got to pass the point that you with a shitty phone that's going to make your ears bleed and all of this stuff. We got to get to the brass. Okay. All right. Okay. First thing you got to do is you dialed our number. Okay. Now, what you want to do, okay, is while you're on the call with us, you want to tap a button that says add call. Do you see that on that shitty phone of yours?
Absolutely, I do.
All right, so you add the call, then you dial the number, okay? Then when she answers the phone, there should be something on that shitty phone that says merge the call, okay?
All right.
So go ahead and add the call her, let it ring. And merge call is going to either pop up on the ring or it's going to pop up when she answers, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right, so go ahead and make the call, okay? This isn't hard. You got it. You ready? You doing it?
Yeah, I'm copying her number.
All right, you got this. Don't be nervous, dog. You got this. And remember, if you're in trouble, just say I'm gonna hit you right back. I got a quick call. Okay.
All right, cool.
All right, so you got this. You got this.
All right, calling right now.
I don't know how long iPhones work. See, still on. Still on.
عشان طيب أنا مش بحب الجو الجميل اللي انت بتقول عليه ده.
Hey, May.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm calling you. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
The reason why I'm calling you is because I wanted to answer your question on how I'm doing. And I'd rather tell you over the phone and send you a message. Because that way you can feel exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
I won't be able to tell you how I'm doing right now, but I will show you how I'm doing when you come with me Saturday at 8 o'clock so we can continue where we left off. And I'm going to pick you up, and we're going to the last spot that we went to where we went and fed the ducks.
Wait, where was that? Was it the rail thing?
It was, there was the creek and there was a little trail.
Yeah.
And they had the
that
little
wasn't
lake
the last
opening.
spot, but
Well, it
I
was the
do
last spot
remember
where we
that.
went and fed the ducks.
Yeah, but the last spot, the last spot was the library. We
Yeah.
fell asleep. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay. You take it easy. I'll see you then.
Okay. Before you go, what do you mean take it easy? That's like pissing me off. What do you mean take it easy?
Well, it just means you enjoy yourself. You know, I'm looking forward to our date. And you know, at that, I want you to wear something black. You know, I
has
love
to
a
be
woman in black. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right.
Does it have to be 8 o'clock? That's kind of late.
Will 6 work for you?
Yeah, my curfew is 9.
All right, we'll do 6.
So. All right then. All right.
Okay, he hung up. He gonna call back. He gonna call back.
Okay, so I'm irritated with him.
Yes.
Because he should have known her curfew was 9. So if he knew her curfew was, then he should have just, when we was telling him about the time, he should have just said, I got to do the earlier time. She 19 and she got a curfew at, God damn, 9 o'clock. She can't do shit.
I don't know if that's a religion thing, but I kind of get it because I used to fuck
Yeah, at 19, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock,
well,
9 o'clock for a 19-year-old is wild, bro.
Yeah, because the ones, yeah, sometimes they have because they, they parents are real strict and shit. You know what I mean? So,
and this was so funny. Look at how strict her dad is, but his baby girl's still getting piped by the creek where the ducks live. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Big Dog, he's back. Big Dog.
Yes.
Okay, do you think she knows what y'all gonna be doing?
I don't know.
Right. So if you don't know, that means she doesn't know. Zach. Now
wait a minute. So wait. Let's back up. How many times have you guys had sex?
2-3 times.
And how long have you known her?
At least 6 months.
Have you had sex with her every single time you saw her?
No, not in the library. No, because they went to
Okay, let me ask you another question. Have you had sex with her and then try to have sex with her and then she told you no after that?
No.
All right. So, hey, you need to go ahead and give her a call one more time, Zach.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to waste your time. I want you to be specific. Okay. So
but did they fuck when they was at the last place? Did y'all fuck at the last place y'all was at?
No.
See, that's
bro. You got to make it clear that that's what you're trying to do.
Trying to fuck, dog. Listen. Let her know that the reason I'm picking you up is because we're going to fuck. Okay.
Oh my God, bro.
That's okay. Honest. Okay?
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
Going to the library and all this other stuff. Now, are you sure she's 19?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
I mean, she's in college, so yeah.
All right, there we go. Good enough for me. There you go.
Good enough for me. So go ahead and call her back and let her know. I just want to make it clear that we're not going to go to the library and fall asleep. We're gonna go and
so the thing is, and yeah, Sam, we're not gonna go to the library and fall asleep, and when I fall asleep, but when I see you, I'm gonna put you to sleep.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
But bro, make it clear that you trying to stuff meat in her, bro. Like she, guys. I said earlier, women have to consent twice. They have to consent to the actual act of fucking, and they have to consent to where you're doing the act at and all that other type of shit. So make sure she understands what she's doing, bro.
Yeah, so make sure she knows she fucking, because she can be like, oh, I thought we were going to the library.
Yeah, you have to hold hands and make out. Or see, they call it necking. We're gonna go neck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get fresh with her. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go touch each other through our clothes. You know what I'm saying? She might think you're just doing that.
All right, go ahead and call and let her know that shit, dog. Come on.
So if we're not going to go to the library and fall asleep, I'm going to put you to sleep.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, but we go.
No, you can't say that. You're not that guy. Don't say that.
Don't be listening to this motherfucker up here. Look, I'm picking you up so we can fuck. All right, I'm going to fuck you. It's been a while. But you know what I mean?
Now, guys, do you caller? Hold on, caller. Do you talk to her like that? Do you talk to her in that language, or are you too scared?
I don't talk to her like that. No, I haven't talked to her in a while. But
all right, we're about to talk to this
one.
Good.
Yeah, like open her up sexually, bro. Like open her up for real.
Go ahead, let's go. Go ahead, let's get it.
All right.
Make that dial. Okay, all the iPhone people, hold your shitty ass iPhones up towards Mecca Put your microwaves on 3 minutes and open up your refrigerator so you have proper reception.
All right, I'm calling.
I know, dude. You go ahead and make the call. I'm trying to get everybody to give you good reception. All you iPhone people, hold that shitty ass phone up. He ain't even ask for no pussy as fuck.
Hello. Hey.
Hi.
I just I gave it a little bit of thought. I wanted to call you back and make myself a little bit more clear.
Yeah, I was. Oh my. Okay. Thank you. Go ahead.
See, we're not gonna go to the library and fall asleep.
Okay.
Yeah. When we go to the lake, I want to explore your body, and we don't have sex.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Says it's not gonna happen?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Okay. Well, you take care of yourself.
Okay. All right. And you have a great rest.
See, this is why.
This is why you got to make sure. This is why you got to make sure, bro.
No. You want to know why? He couldn't even say the word fuck.
He couldn't say it. No.
No. He was about to say, hey, so we can make passionate love. So I can look in your eyes and put some roses in your face and rub your soft skin and look at you as the rain begins to fall and we cry.
Yeah, see, so guys.
Come on, man.
For him not to know that was gonna happen shows he really don't know this woman that well. Because Steve, don't no woman reach out to me who don't want my dick, Steve. I'm just because they know me. They know if I reach out to Carrie, that's all that's gonna happen anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
Caller, did I say fuck or sex?
It don't even matter, Steve. It don't even matter, Steve.
Why didn't you say fuck? Hello?
I mean.
Wait. Did you fuck her before?
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck is the problem? If you already fucked, what's the problem?
Why is she hesitant? Bro, what happened between y'all for her to say it? Because she said it like, how dare you think we're gonna fuck? Like why would she say it like that, bro? Be honest, fam.
Come on. What happened?
I mean, it was the last time I told you.
What happened? You couldn't.
Tell us what happened again. Tell us what happened again.
We went to the library. We got in the car. Yeah, turned the car on, and the sound came on, and it was loud. It kind of scared her.
Okay.
It was like trying to.
Okay. Stop right there. Cool. Now that you refresh our memory. So did y'all actually get into an argument where there was any disrespect between you guys?
No.
Okay, so who ended it? Who said, don't call me no more, I'm out? Who's the one that moved away from the other person?
Nothing like that was said. After that, she didn't hit me, and I didn't hit her.
For how long? Was it 6 months, you said?
I mean, yeah, I knew her for 6 months at that point. It's probably been, I don't know, another 3 months, maybe.
Okay, stop right there. So prior to the last time that you saw her, I'm not talking about the music thing, but before that, when was the last time you fucked her before that?
I don't know. It could have been.
Wait, no, let's back up. Hold on. Let's back up. Okay, I just caught something. Something just hit. And what I'm about to say is going to prove a point I've been telling you men for years. So you knew her for 6 months. You said you only fucked twice. How long did you date her before she gave the pussy up?
We never dated.
Bro, you know what I'm asking you, bro. Come on now.
How
long did you fuck with her?
Yeah.
We were going out. You said before we had sex?
Yeah.
Before you had sex, how long were you dealing with her before she fucked you, bro? Come on now.
2 weeks.
Some ain't right.
Hello? No, bro. You know her for, hold on, 2 weeks? Hold on, caller. No. You knew her for 2 weeks, but yet you was dealing with her for 6 months and only fucked twice? Bro, what's up? Something is not adding up, bro.
Well, I knew her from class. That's where I knew her.
How did you get? Wait, stop real quick. How did you get the pussy in 2 weeks? Where that? Walk us through how you got the pussy.
We was parked. We was at the park, and you know it was like, you know, I'm looking at her. You know, I give her a kiss. I caress her face.
Okay, bro. Okay, so you, bro, you're taking too long. Okay, so let me ask you another question. Did you ever try and fuck before and she stopped you? Before you finally fucked? No? Okay, so you fucked her after 2 weeks of fucking with her. How long after that did you fuck her again? How much time passed?
Oh, it could have been like a month.
Why so long? What, bro? Why this, bro? You fucked the fuck with a chick for 6 months and only fuck her twice. Like that don't make no goddamn sense, bro. Do y'all live in the same city?
Okay. This was before I knew about you guys. So I'm basically I didn't have any kind of direction. It's kind of like friendly-ish, you know, fucking.
No, wait. Were you in a friend? Hold on. Were you in a friend zone and she let you out?
No.
Fam. Okay, look, I'm gonna ask you a question. Right? I know you're 19, but I need for you to, because everybody confused. Okay. You knew this girl for 6 months, but you only fucked her twice. Why did you only fuck her twice in 6 months?
Well, I didn't actually take her out until maybe that 4-month mark. I don't know, a couple months.
Okay, so what were you doing? What were you doing for the 4 months? What were you doing for the 4 months, bro? What were you doing for 4 months before you took her out?
I wasn't doing shit. I was, like I said, it was before I knew you guys. I mean, I wasn't thinking about no.
Bro, Carl, you're not listening because you keep talking about before you knew us. Take us out of it. We're trying to understand. Okay, so help me understand. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm going to paint a picture for you. Tell me if I'm wrong. What it sounds like is you were just kind of bullshitting with this woman, like you knew of her. Like y'all knew each other, maybe y'all talked, but you never shot your shot until you knew her for months. And then after maybe 4 months of knowing her, you finally shot your shot, and then 2 weeks later you fucked. Is that how it happened? If not, then tell us.
Well, it was more like we was just cool. Like I wasn't really seeing her as like, oh, she's, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She's fine.
Okay.
I want to shoot my shot and then not shooting it.
Okay.
I was just like, okay, this girl's cool. She was cool to have conversations with, talk to. So we'd go to the park, we'd chop it up, kind of talk about deeper things.
What deeper things were you talking to?
Oh, so right there. I got him, Steve. He said what I wanted him to say. You said sometimes we will fuck. Okay. Here's the problem. Here is your problem. Guys, listen to what I'm telling you. And you're young, so this definitely goes for you 18, 19, 20-year-olds. When you very first meet a woman, right? Specifically, when you know you don't really want anything more than something casual, you need to be fucking her every time you see her. Every time. And the reason why you need to fuck her every time you see her is because you need her to understand that this is the type of relationship we have where we fuck, right? So what happens is when you're seeing a woman and you fuck her sometimes and sometimes you don't, especially early on, in her mind, she's going to always think she has that option. So when you called just now and you said we fucking, she said, I don't think so. And the reason why she said, I don't think so, is because she never completely sexually submitted to you. Because if she would have completely sexually submitted to you, she would have understood your frequency, that you like to have sex. And that when she sees you, that got to happen. You never established that.
Zach, there's also another reason. This is why I always tell you guys, Zach, this is why I love making them play with their pussy first, you know what I mean, Zach, and making them come first. I love to do that first, because then at that point there is more of a mental connection. He never established that kind of connection.
Yeah.
He never talked that yak to her, made her play with her pussy where she was, more open. And
But he's 19, Steve. He's sexually inexperienced. She is sexually inexperienced. It's literally the case of the blind leading the blind.
It was Zach, but I've been fucking since I was 13. So Zach, come on, man.
But Steve, they don't make them like us no more, Steve. We dinosaurs, nigga. Like, but I thought you knew that.
Well, no, I'm listen to us for it, dog. Let's all right, because I'm saying that. Why do y'all guys think that you can't? You don't have to talk to women, Zach? That's what I'm saying. Okay. You fuck. Okay, let's watch it, Zach. Let me call her. You fucked her, right?
Mm-hmm.
After you fucked, when did you talk to her again?
Oh, I mean, nothing. It was the same rate that I was talking to her before. So
I said we would talk. Okay, you fucked her, and how many days? When was the last time? What was the next time you talked to her after you fucked her that night?
So was it a couple of days, a week? How long was it? How long?
It wouldn't have been more than a day, 2 days.
All right, wait, hold on, and real quick, because real quick, all the ladies out there, we do love y'all, ladies too. It's 11:11, ladies. All real quick, caller. Hold on, we gotta do something for our ladies out there that listen to the show. All the ladies listen to the show. We do want to say thank you. It's 11:11, ladies. Please take a moment and go into your drawers, ladies. Pull out your Willy Mammoth dildos, the ones that you use to play with your pussy and everything. And let me find it. Where's the damn thing at? We want all you ladies out there to either rub your dildo or your finger and make a man wish. Ladies, it is 11:11, ladies. For all you ladies out there, it is time to make that dick wish. Make that man wish. Rub your fingers and wish for a man to come in your life and tear that pussy up. Make that wish, ladies, and I promise that wish will come true. It is 11:11, ladies. We got y'all covered.
Yeah.
To make sure that
if you look real close, my email is on one of those cucumbers. If you look real close, right? If you go back and play it slower, backwards, my email is on one of those cucumbers, right? Let me stop. Let me stop.
Wait, hold on. Why you rub your dildo? Hold on, Zach. We'll up the ante because we're kind people. Ladies, just rub it and say, return to manhood.
There you go.
Rub it or say,
there you go.
See what I'm saying? Just rub it one time. Just don't rub your pussy. Rub that dildo on your finger. Whatever. Ladies, your middle finger.
Rub that dildo and say, damn, I wish it was more fleshy. I wish it was more fleshy. I wish I could see a vein or two in it. Yeah, that's when you want that real thing. Because ladies, the dildo, it can hit your spot, but it can't pull your hair. It can't smack your ass, right? It can't take you from the missionary position, pull your ass to the edge of the bed, flip you the fuck over, hike that ass in the air, push your back down. You know what I'm saying? Can't do all of that. You know what I'm saying? But that email on that dildo that Steve that show you can. Go back and look at it slowly.
Ladies, it can't tell you to take this dick. It can't tell you
shit.
It can't tell you to
shit.
It can't tell you to taste me. It
can't exactly.
Come on. It can't tell you none of that shit. So, ladies, it is 11:11. So don't ever think that we don't care for the ladies.
It can't tell you, do you want me to put some more in? It can't tell.
I'm a pull back. I'm gonna back up a little bit, girl.
Oh, back up, girl. Back up.
I'm gonna back up from that ass. You can't say that, lady. So don't say we don't look out for y'all ladies out there, dog. Come on, ladies.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Now back to the caller. Back to the caller. So, dog.
Yes, sir.
So it was a couple of days. So that's where you fucked up at, gentlemen. When you guys are having and fucking women, you cannot cut the conversation off with them because you're gonna make them feel like trash. You've got to communicate something. I'm not saying be all up under her, but I'm saying for you guys out there, right. Hey, David, can't tell you to pull them inches back. You're absolutely right.
Look, when y'all have sex with women, play with it. Be playful with it, enjoy it, and Dean, talk hella shit. See, I'll talk so much shit, it's ridiculous, right? Talk hella shit. It's okay.
Yeah. So, the caller, I'm saying you didn't marinate the pussy. You see what I'm saying? You didn't talk to her. You see what I'm saying? So when you did get back in touch with her, what did you say to her?
Oh, it was just normal. It was I didn't like.
Well, okay, gentlemen. I don't understand. Y'all need to understand a great lover. Zach, I don't think you understand a great lover.
Yeah.
I'm not, gentlemen, we're not telling y'all to be all up under her and run behind her, but there is something called sexual hospitality because I want to get you on the comeback. I know you're processing what happened, but women also process what you think of them by what you do or what you don't do. And her process is you made her feel like that. If you make her feel like Tiny and then you come around and say, I want to take you out and fuck you, you're going to get what you're getting because you didn't look. Please understand this. This is how great lovers are. This is when you add that game. You have to be able to communicate and let her know that, you know what, Zach, I love to even when they masturbate, Zach, and play with their pussy.
Yeah.
I enjoy talking about. Okay, listen. Here's the thing. Some women get nervous about the moans and the heavy breathing and all that.
Yes, I've heard women, Steve. I've been fucking chicks, and they'll put a pillow over their face because they don't want me to hear them making noise because they think they sound funny.
No, you don't sound funny. I want to.
Oh no, the pillow coming off, and I'm telling her, hey, ain't nobody in this motherfucker but you and me. I need to hear all them vocals. Let it out. It's okay. Let that shit out.
I need to hear my pussy purr, and I want to.
Yeah, they be like this, covering their mouth and shit. I'm like, no, let that shit out. Let that shit out. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Right. Let that shit go. You know what I'm saying?
Let that shit go. You see what I'm saying, big dog? So, here's a lesson for all you guys out there. This is why a lot of y'all lose because you don't know what to do after you get the pussy. A woman's going to process what happened, but she's also going to process, what do you think of me? Was I good? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? All these things are going through her head, and you know what you're telling her by not saying nothing? You're making her feel like shit. See, if you go ahead, you got it, Zach.
So let me just say this. So caller, basically. And again, you're 19, and age is no excuse because when I was 19, I wasn't moving like you. You know what I'm saying? No offense to you, right? But here's the thing, right? If you want to establish a fuck buddy situation with a woman, you have to be consistent about the very thing you want to establish.
Yeah.
So were you trying to date her seriously? See, this is what I get from you, and you alluded to this earlier, right? You said this earlier, so I kind of caught this. And Steve kind of got on you about bringing it up, but you brought up the fact that she was Muslim. So this is what I think. Now, let me preface my statement by saying this: there is nothing wrong with respecting people's religions and things that in their beliefs. There's nothing wrong with respecting those things, but you cannot let somebody else's beliefs control your actions. So you are allowing her faith. The fact that she's Muslim and all that, you are allowing her faith to control your actions with her. Her faith ain't got nothing to do with me. because that hajib or whatever the fuck she got on her head, that's gonna be the same shit that I'm wrapping around her fucking hands, and I'm gonna tie her hands behind her back and fuck the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? Because her hair gonna be flowing all over the place while we fucking. And I'm gonna see her in all her natural state, right? Because the love and law said a man, only her husband can see her like that. Well, what they don't understand is that her lover can see her like that too, right? So that shit she got wrapped around her head, I'm taking that shit off and I'm tying her hands behind her hand with it, right? Because while I respect her religion, it ain't my business. It's not my business what direction she pray to when the sun come up or go down. Like, that's not my concern. Like, I'm trying to fuck the shit out this shit. And I'm trying to make sure she has a very, 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 very enjoyable time while we at it. Like, go ahead, Steve. Go
on. You made me snort. Oh my God, call it Z, man. God, call it. Listen. A lot of women, regardless if they pray to Allah, Yahweh, like Zach says, Allah, Yahweh, Buddha, God, elephants, or flowers, they still are nasty. Still have a nasty side to them.
Yeah, they still nasty. Yes.
Even though they have a nasty side, it is up to you guys out there to recognize and not necessarily appreciate her nasty side, but let her know that it is okay to be nasty around you. It is okay to be what you were in the car with me. You never made her feel like, you know what, I can be safe enough with you to do that nasty shit in your car again, because how you made her feel. You didn't, you guys out here, exactly like I told you, even a caller, even when I get a woman to play with her pussy, you know what I do, man? You know how much I appreciate that pussy after I make her come? And then she tells me it's still wet. I tell her, take the phone and put it by her pussy and tap it. Let me hear that pussy. Let me hear my pussy sounds. And she
pussy.
Right.
You can hear it sounds like drops of water or liquid is hitting the phone receiver and shit.
And that's gonna make her feel even that more sexier, because again, she's sharing a side of herself with you that she's not used to sharing with anybody. So she's sharing like when she's coming and busting that nut. Because like I say, Zach, I love crygasms. Where, you know, like when they just like, you know,
when they cry, and let me say this real quick, guys. There's gonna be some women that you encounter. Is the caller still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
Yep. Like there's gonna be some women y'all encounter who have a little bit of sexual repression. I gotta remember, especially in the Muslim community, they're shamed to think about sex in a pleasurable manner, right? Right? They're taught not to look at sex as something that's pleasurable like that, right? So a lot of times, some women might feel shame thinking about sex, or even shame for the fact that they had an orgasm or they received pleasure from it, right? Carl, I've heard women who were ashamed because they played with their pussy and they came. And they're like, oh my God, I wasn't supposed to do that, right? So if you got a woman that got sexual repression issues and you yourself, you look at sex as something shameful because you're afraid to talk about it, how can she ever be free? How can she ever be free to be her true sexual self and reach the true depths of her sexuality when you as a man can't take her there because you are afraid to reach the depths of yours?
Yeah.
That's what you guys talk about when you're talking about elevating a woman to your level.
Yes.
Because
you don't got a level for a woman to elevate to, which is why she ain't fucking you. Because if you had a level, she would have been told you whenever, wherever, I want it.
Yeah, I want that dick. I want, and then not only wherever, Zach. When you really get them locked down, man, it's so cool waking up to them taking a shower or them posing and showing you not pulling their titties out, licking their nipple titty picture. Like you'll get shit that you like, man. I didn't even ask for this shit. You know what I mean? Like again, there's no big deal seeing new. I mean, you know, you got it like that, Zach. You do this shit all the time. You like, damn, I never even asked you to do that shit.
Yeah. So guys, let me just say this, because caller, I've been 19. I've dealt with 8 chicks that were that age who were very inexperienced having sex, where I was probably like their second or third guy, right? And I can tell they were very inexperienced. It was almost like fucking a virgin. But I ended up turning those girls out, and they became super freaks. right? So any guy that got with them after me, they're like, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Right? But I turned them out, right? So when they came into contact with me, they were like, God damn, this motherfucker here, right? So I'm introducing them to things they didn't even know about themselves. I'm introducing them to things that their body could do they didn't even know their body could do until a man like myself came along, even though I was young, right? So my point is when you were dealing with her, right, you didn't take full advantage of the opportunity to introduce her to things.
Right. Oh God, you got, and that's exact. That's why what I like the most is when I lead them, especially to that mental orgasm. I like that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think because it leads them to actually start to see for the first time that they're dealing with somebody that has depth and range and stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. They dealing. Look, regardless, any woman would tell you that they prefer to deal with men they can learn something from, and that includes sex. Well, that's one of the reasons why younger chicks like older guys, because of the sex. They want a guy who's more sexually experienced, a guy who can take them to depth sexually that just most younger guys their age can't. Right now, there might be other factors why older guys might be on a menu, but a lot of times it is sex.
Yeah.
But on that note, Steve, I'm ready to,
wrap it up. We'll go ahead and let you go, big dog, okay? But you got to do better, okay, buddy? But we appreciate the call, man, okay?
All right, for sure.
All right, peace out, man. Good call. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up and everything like that, man. And, it's crazy that this person, boy, I was about to get it. I wish y'all didn't kick him out, man, because I was about to lace his bitch ass up, but fuck. All right, but anyway, guys, y'all need to get at us. Y'all know how to get at us. So let me take this down, guys. Y'all need Zag and myself. Y'all know y'all need to get this shit down. Guys, I'm almost done working on the Mouthpiece 101. We're getting that thing together. So y'all can work, but y'all need Zag. Y'all know how to get over there. Y'all need me. Y'all know how to get at me here, man. So, and we appreciate everybody in the building. All y'all guys listen to the show. Appreciate each and every one of you guys out there. Okay. And at the end of the day, let me kick this motherfucker out. I don't like to get him out. I don't know what the fuck that person doing in here. Get him the fuck out. Anyway, man, we appreciate you guys. Appreciate yourselves. And we'll see y'all tomorrow with 1950 as we do old man reaction. So
real quick. Did you end it already?
No. Go ahead.
Real quick. Let me see if I can find the title. I'm gonna tell you what to be on the lookout for. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it for y'all motherfuckers. Okay, here we go. No. That it. God damn it. I thought I had the motherfucking title ready for y'all motherfuckers. Okay, it don't even matter. Right? Just be on the lookout. I'm gonna be talking about men who are too emotionally invested in women and how a lot of you guys give too much emotional energy. And I'm going to show you a video. So I'm going to break down what it looks like when you very first meet women and how it manifests itself into what that video is about, right? And it all starts from the very beginning where you guys are way too emotionally invested in these women's opinions and what these women think. But you got to see.
Yeah, yeah. Not if I see your first wake up girl. Stop that shit. Stop that. All right. So yeah, y'all be good. We'll see y'all later, man.